Now, yep, we are live. Hi, ladies. Hi, everyone. Let's get the show going and better put this one on, but I'll turn it down because I doubt you don't want to hear about the king. As you can tell, I've been watching the king with his coronation coming up in June. Not June, May, I should say properly. May the 6th, he's going to be coronation, to whatever way you want to pronounce it, to those that want to be Pacific. But yeah, so yeah, we're finally there. So how you all been?
Good. Hello, Diane.
Hi, Diane. How are you? We've had a busy day yesterday. Really busy day yesterday, so we were lucky that way. I'm working on a baby hat. I'll make it because I done a couple more. Here's my baby hat when it look.
Oh, neat!
I like that stitch.
It's a beautiful stitch. I just got it off Google, so I can't tell you what the lady's name is. So I don't know. So I can't give the credit where credit's due because I don't know the lady who done it. But it's supposed to fit 11-inch circumference, which is a 5.5 high.
Okay, Eden.
Can't compete with May the 4th.
No, he can't. Not when May the 4th on a Thursday.
Right.
And his coronation's on the 6th. Hi, Chris. Hi, Joy.
Hello.
How's everyone? Joy says, hello, Lisa, Pam, Margie, Diane, and Eden. So I'm on the tail end of this one now.
How did I get that wet?
Would you believe I have done 70 Christmas stockings?
Oh, wow.
If I want to get to 100, I've got another 30 to go. But I still got over a month's time to do it. They don't take long to do, so.
But when do you have to turn them in by? Or are you just giving yourself a deadline?
I'm just giving myself a deadline just to see how many I can do. So.
Yeah, I came in here to hop up on panel and I opened my Dr. Pepper and spewed it everywhere. So then I had to hop back up and run and get stuff to clean it up. Luckily, I put paper towels in here. But I didn't think I got it on this blanket, but apparently I did because now I'm wet.
Well, that's what happens when you want to drink Dr. Pepper, isn't it?
But it's tired. I wasn't expecting it, though, but, you know.
Joyce says, hello, Chris. Diane says, hello. Just fair warning, you may hear the neighbours today.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they were a bit sweary while I was talking to Cynthia, and I was hoping that they would just be quiet while I have a nice chat with Cynthia, because no. But I'm hoping that Cynthia didn't hear them because it wasn't a nice word to what they saw, to what they did. So with a bit of luck, she never heard it.
Okay, so now I've lost my hook. It was just right here in my hand.
Christy says good day.
Hey, Christine says hello today.
Christine.
Christine, are you feeling better?
Yeah, Christine, are you feeling better? If you are, I did send you the link, Christine. If you do feel better and you want to come up, the link I sent you on Messenger. Look at those bunch of lovelies. Oh, thank you. You're such a lovely person too. Well, after yesterday with our trip to Margie, we finally got our donuts yesterday. At a different place. And so I got the Biscoff. Is that how you pronounce it? Biscoff donut. It's supposed to have been a Biscoff with cream, no custard in the middle. I couldn't taste the coffee.
Good coffee.
And you got a biscuit. Very little custard.
Well, that's a bummer.
I'm thinking, okay.
And
but I ate that one first.
Hi,
hello,
Candy.
Candy. How are you? And, so then I got a chocolate cream.
Mhm.
Again, the chocolate tasted fake.
Mm.
And the cream, yeah, hardly any. I thought it would have been better. That's a lot of donuts with the Boston cream because you get what it says.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, Rebecca, how are you? We're just going to see what everyone's. Oh, hang on.
Hi, Cynthia.
Deanie has said,
Uh,
I did get the link. I'm so sorry I didn't respond yet. I had an early morn and I'm still feeling icky. So I'm hanging in the chat but let's try for next week, sweet Lisa. That's okay. I sent it just in case
Yeah.
because you never know. I'd rather you get better.
Right. Take care of
says,
yourself.
yep. And Rebecca says, hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I saw the donut video and put it into my save for later. Oh yeah, there's quite a few donut bits going there. And have you noticed, Ham? I did the thumbnail.
Did you? Oh, yeah, with the Krispy Kreme.
Yep. And I got one going out on, did I schedule it for Monday? And it has a different thumbnail.
Yay.
You have to be, well, Monday for me, but for you.
Yep.
So Cynthia says, hugs and joy. I just woke up too, Christine. Diane said, I saw the donut video. I didn't realize they had such a wide variety of that was just a small portion, Diane. No, normally they have a few, but they all seem to be the same. So it was, I got it.
We'll have to check and see. I haven't been in our Krispy Kreme in forever because they usually just go through drive-through. So they may have that many at ours. I don't know. Well, I say ours. It's like an hour away,
but sometimes normally in the first section, it was divided into two. So, but what you got in the first little bit, you got in the next bit, the same one. Then when you get the next one, it was the same. In this little bit of section, you got in this little bit.
Oh, okay.
I'm thinking, that's not how I remember that the last time. You had more of a variety. But what I might do is at Christmas time, I may go back again and see if they got their Christmas donuts out.
Oh, yeah.
And see what
somebody mentioned in the chat, they said Krispy Kreme gives you a dozen donuts free on your birthday, so I'm gonna have to go find out.
Yeah, I did see that.
I've not heard that, so I'm gonna have to find out.
So I'm going to go and ask. And so Rebecca says, feel better, Christine. Eden says, hi, Cynthia. Cynthia twice she wrote.
Yeah, right. Did the chat joke.
And Chris says she'll be right back. Joyce says hello to everyone coming in. Hi, everyone says, oh, hi, Rosalie.
Hi,
Didn't
Rosalie.
see you coming. And then Christine says, when I come to Australia, can I stay with you, Lisa? Of course you can stay with me. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. Got a big backyard that I can put probably 4 caravans in. Hi, Crystal. And
hello.
Crystal said, I'll just walk from the airport. You don't need to walk from the airport. Too far to walk from the airport to my place. I'll come to the airport and we'll bring it back on my bus that I was trying to show Pam yesterday but couldn't get one.
I can see it off in the distance.
Yeah, that one. The one did I show
blue.
Andrews.
It looks blue.
The Andrews one.
But we weren't near the Andrews bus yesterday.
Probably that one that stopped.
It was the one. It was like off in the distance. You pointed at it. It was like on the other side of that fence. Down from the.
Oh, the one out of service. That was the Gowrie bus going to North Lancs. That's right.
Wrong direction.
Wrong direction. Even.
Okay.
Oh, hi,
So,
Dawn.
So, to fill y'all in, so we were on like a FaceTime or a video call.
Hi, Sandrine.
Who showed me the train and stuff, and this lady was trying to get by, and she's like, "Oh, I'm just talking to my friend in the States," and the lady goes, "Oh, I have a friend in the States. He lives in Tennessee."
And then I said, "What did you say?" And she said, "Tennessee." I was going, "That's where my friend is."
I'm ready, Christine. We'll just put it in the calendar and go.
Yeah, and so I was showing Pam how quick where our Krispy Kreme is to how close it was to the station. And so I turned Pam around so she could see how we were walking. And then we came to the sign that told you not to cross when you're doing this and that. And I didn't notice the lady come. And I said, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be in your way. I'm video calling my friend so she can see, a bit of a walk or a car ride." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And we were following her up. And then I got on the platform and I said, oh, okay, there's a train coming the other way. I didn't know what time the train was going from into the city. So I pressed, we've got a box where we can press to when it tells us when the next train is. Ask Pam, it never shut up. And then the other bit is if you've got an emergency and you can, so you got a green and red button. And I thought, for Christ's sake, shut up. And then after a while it did, and then the train came in, so I turned Pam around to see the train come in, and it was an old train. And then with that I said to the lady, I'll see you next time because I want to go the other side so Pam could see the one coming the other way. I said to Pam, look at the train difference. It's a newer train. Sure enough, she got to see. And then as I've turned that went, the bus was just happened to be turning around and coming back for Eden to Pam to see, not Eden. Hey, Jeannie, and everything. So it was good. And then I showed Pam how when we walked back how close we were back to the car, and then I took her up that main road. It starts off as a road called Sydney Road, but then it turns into a Hume freeway. So it starts as a freeway, but when you get up further, it goes into a bigger freeway. So, and I got to show Pam our Red Rooster and Hungry Jack's. What else did I show you? Oh, Guzman and Gomez. It's a Mexican restaurant. And then as where I was standing, I turned around to, I don't know how good you got to see Kmart, but it was right across the road was where Kmart was.
Yeah, I could see the sign.
Yeah. So it was good. So I'm gonna do it again when Pam has a bit of free time to do and take her somewhere else to have a look at somewhere else.
Hi,
You
Zach.
know, hi Zach. Maybe a nighttime one or something.
Christine, Jeannie.
Oh, hey Pamela. Hello to everybody that's coming in.
So, Sandrine, are you feeling better today?
Oh, hey Kelly. How are you?
Kelly.
Oh, yeah, Sandrine said something about her sinus before.
Yeah, it was bothering her bad earlier.
I love her, Miss
Me
Kmart.
too,
Says,
Cynthia.
Cynthia. See, we had a Target store where we live, but it got taken out by Kmart. Hi, Laura. And it got taken out to Kmart took over, and it was only supposed to last 6 months. That was it. If it didn't do any good, it was gone. And 5 years on, it's still here. So, but then if we want Targets, what are we eating? 15 minutes one way, half an hour to the other. So we're not as though I haven't got a Target to go to. So, but I prefer Kmart. I'm sorry to say, over Target.
I like both.
And Eden likes both. So, but I am going to do a Lowe's walkthrough with Pam because your Lowe's is different to our Lowe's.
That took her to Lowe's.
Our Lowe's are clothes, a men's store. But your Lowe's is our Bunnings.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that too. I'm going to do, yeah. So it's funny how.
Lowe's is like a hardware store.
Yeah,
hardware store.
Yeah, they're low. Will you shut up? Sorry, I'm sorry for saying sorry, says Zach. No, your Lowe's is our Bunnings, and it's so different to ours. So, oh yeah, Kelly, I didn't make your live. I was having a nice conversation, a lovely conversation with Cynthia, but I'll catch the replay. Anyone I miss, I will catch the replay and I'll watch the replay and everything. So while I'm knitting.
Live.
Yeah, Kelly went live about 11:30 our time. Didn't it? Came up on mine. Because I had to clear it up because it was covering top of Cynthia's head. Christine said, Lisa, don't make me laugh. You're making my throat hurt. Well, don't they say laughter's the best medicine?
Yep.
Kelly said the replay is awesome. I definitely will I definitely will
know
be
what?
watching.
Yeah, I haven't been on YT at all today, really. I was reading a book and I just let the day get by.
Yeah, I watched the challengers this morning until I headed out to my parents' house, and then I watched a little bit this afternoon when I got home, and then when I got the message from Lisa, then I popped up. So
Oh, and I did send you.
I'm up to 860 subscribers and 2,170 watch hours.
Woohoo!
Cool. Now, not Pam, Margie, I did send you 3 in Messenger the things for you. I couldn't send it to you on Friday my time because for some odd reason I couldn't get into Messenger on my iPad or on my phone. And I'm going, oh, okay. And when I left you guys to take Eden to the doctors, she has to go back because being late in the night she couldn't get the injection, so she's got to go back. But that's fine. But and then when I was sitting there, I thought, oh yeah, I'll get it and get it done. Thinking, oh, it's not letting me in. And I said to her, I knew Lara had a bit of time before she started work. I said, Lara, I can't get into Messenger on my phone. It's telling me I can't get in. And she goes, well, go in and let me know what it's saying. And I told her. She goes, that's all right, leave it and I'll check it when I get home. And I thought I have never had trouble with it using my own data when I'm out. And when I'm home, it's connected to my internet.
Right.
And that was fine. I thought, okay. And I thought, I'll get on my iPad and I'll go on Facebook. I couldn't even get into Facebook. It was coming up with something. And then when Lara got home and I said to her, look, this is what Facebook is telling me. But she said someone had tried getting into it with an iPhone 7.
Oh.
So with that, I'm thinking, said to Eden before that, I said to Eden, I don't even know what my phone is, what iPhone it is. Lara showed me how to get to it, but it wasn't a 7, which was good. I think it was 11, an iPhone 11. So Lara had showed me what to do, but I had to redo all the change this and do that. So I got in. So that's why I sent it so late for you. And then as I got on here to send the link, I'm thinking, oh, now I have to sign. I had to do the messenger on my computer so that way I can send. So that was why you got it so late. I didn't mean to send it late, but
no, that's fine.
I had to do.
Fine. I knew you would send it and stuff when you were able to send it, and
yeah. So that's why I thought I'd send it. No. So I'm just responding to what.
And Christine said, did you send me the links for next week? I didn't check thoroughly. Christine, I think she only sent it for today's.
Yes, I only sent it today. And if you want, next week is chatting with the girls. And I have decided not to do my live after it. Only because I thought, well, if we're on for 3 hours with chatting with the girl, then that's another 3 hours after it. That's 6 hours that you've been sitting on. So I thought that once a month when it's my turn with chatting with the girls, I'm just going to do chatting with the girls. But then I might do little pop-up lives on YouTube side just to sort of make up for that bit that I haven't done. So, but no, I didn't send you the link for next week because next week it's just me, Pam, and Lydia on the panel. That's the 3 of us. But then the week after, which is the 14th for me, I will send you the link if that's okay with you, Christine.
She said perfect.
Yeah. So, but then there may even be a time difference again. So instead of me coming on 12 o'clock my time on the 14th, which will be the 13th for you guys, is that Mother's Day weekend?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Oh, well, it may be Mother's Day weekend that weekend for us. But I'll still be here anyway. I'll still be here. But instead of maybe coming on 12 o'clock my time, I might even push it an hour earlier and come on at 11 o'clock. So then that way we're not. Yeah. So Christina said, just making sure I didn't miss anything. I'm only skimming my social media. Yeah, so.
Crystal says, yes, it is Mother's Day weekend.
All right, so we can have a Mother's Day weekend together. Seeing that we're all mothers. If no one has any other plans.
I'll take that.
Let's see. Laura said her internet cable is supposed to go out in 42 minutes until 7 a.m. Hydro is going to be doing work in her area. So that stinks. But at least it's later at night. But still, that's a bummer. It's a bummer when mine goes out because I use my Wi-Fi for everything because I have terrible cell service at home. So yeah. Yep. So when that happens, I just go to bed.
Go to bed with a good book.
Yeah. Whoop. Yep. Let's see if I can.
It goes Mother's Day weekend already, and Margie is my yarny godmother.
Oh, yep. One more day. Dawn,
yeah, and then
up top we missed Dawn. She said she missed everyone this morning because she was sleeping in. Girl, me too.
Well, girl, you know. Well, I kept Pam up till late, so she had to sleep in.
Don't read this one.
And then I've got to get better and get Margie a card. Oh, don't read this,
Read that, Margie.
Okay, I didn't see it and I didn't hear
it. And then Zach says, I'm on to book 2 in my series I'm reading. What series are you reading again, Zach? I can't remember what you're reading. Now I'm going to drop a couple of links in my channel while I'm talking to you guys. You can go across if you want to. You don't have to. But where are we? Oh, Hendo. I don't know if you've ever heard me talking about. You probably have. Hendo, the little Pomeranian puppy. He. He's after. I think he only needs to get to 100 hours. Hi, Sonia. How are you? There's my friend. I'm probably not pronouncing her name right, but I'm pronouncing it the way that but yeah. So if you get a chance to go over and watch Hendo, he just needs last time I knew, he just needed 100 hours to be monetized.
Oh, that's cool. So you're not late.
You're not late. Well, you're never late. So, and I'll just what I'll do is I can pin that one once someone writes in that. Oh, yeah, Eden did Pinky Hooks, but yeah, but yeah, if you get a chance, I mean, I know it's probably not is not everybody's. Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself for a minute.
Okay. So what she's saying, Hendo, he's a dog. So it's a dog video and you get to see what is life in the life of a dog. And Zach said he is reading, it jumped, hold on. He is reading the private series by James Patterson. Cool. I have not read that one. I'm still reading Julia Quinn stuff. I think I've about read all of her books at this point. But hers is totally all romance, all like Harlequin type. So if you like Bridgerton, then that's Julia Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
Margie is a floofy doggy. What? Where'd he go? He was laying there.
Hang on. Eden's written it out wrong.
Right.
Is it supposed to be Hendo is a floofy poopy?
Eden's written it wrong. She's going, hang on, Margie.
Hang on. I'm retyping.
Is it supposed to be Hendo is a floofy doggy?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hendo is a fluffy doggy. She's going. She says she loves James Patterson.
No.
And now I'll just put Nova's one in. So
and
then
that was a cute little fluffy dog too.
yeah, he's a real.
Nova is a Pomsky, so she's a Pomeranian Husky mix. Is that your neighbors growing?
Yeah, they're outside playing with the little ones.
Oh, okay.
But give her time, she'll start yelling at them soon. And no, okay. So you can only pin one thing at a time, can you? Once in the chat.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, because I went to go.
If you go pin something else, it'll unpin the first one.
All right, now I have put Nova's in the chat. That's why I was asking, because I went to pin, but it wanted me to undo. Now if you want, that's only if you guys want to go over to watch them. But I enjoy them. I don't, it's just me. But then there's also, it's just
Hendo, Hendo's from somewhere else. What?
Hendo's from Norway.
And then Nova.
Nova is from
Life with
Colorado.
It's in the Rockies of Colorado. Yeah.
That's why I took my time saying it that time. And Calvin the Boston Terrier, I'm guessing he's from Boston.
I don't know. Boston Terrier is the type of dog he is.
Yeah, but
I haven't watched his enough to know where he's from yet. Cynthia said she likes, on that Patterson, she said she likes his books too. They keep her on the edge of her seat and makes her want to read the book in all one sitting. I do like him. Zach said his aunt got him.
All right.
No problems.
Yeah, just like I said, Chris, just watch first. They may be something you might like and maybe they're not. And I just put Calvin's in. But, it may not be for everybody. I don't force it in. But I love dogs more than I would love cats. So
I love dogs too. As you can tell, I have 4.
I like dogs and cats. I like them both.
Yeah.
But I'm not a cat person, never have been. We've been brought up with dogs, and I would prefer a dog any day. So,
yeah.
But
I always said I was a dog person, but I've always had cats too. But now I've got both, so yeah. I guess I just have to face the facts that I'm just a cat dog person. Cat dog.
Well, Nova, she's a Pomsky, so she's half Pomeranian, half Siberia Husky. Calvin's a Boston Terrier, and Hendo is a Pomeranian. So we've got 2 he's and a she.
Christine says, I don't read fiction. The last book I read was How to Crochet, and we all know how that's turning out for me. She said that seriously, she's a nonfiction kind of girl.
Yeah.
Well, then don't read Julia Quinn because hers is complete fiction.
And Eden reads
not
comics.
even going to happen remotely, but I do enjoy it.
I'm a true crime, like we have a bushranger named Ned Kelly, so I'll read him. Anything like that, the Mafia Wars. I got 2 up there waiting to be read. Anything that's really, really true on the sort of crime. Yeah, I'm into that sort of thing. I haven't done it. I'm telling you, I haven't done. But it's just that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sticking to it, okay? But I like the true fiction because sort of thing. And I just read a book. Was it last year? The guy's last name was Aqua. Him and his wife had separated, and she got full custody of the kids. He didn't. He only had them like say weekend, every second weekend, and he happened to get them. And this weekend, that this particular weekend he had them, he decided he'll mysteriously have a medical condition, drove into a lake and killed all 3 kids.
Oh, wow.
So, but they couldn't prove that he had a medical condition at all. And I think he got, Shrek, Lord Farquhar. That's, but
It's a different Farquhar.
I think it was spelled a little different to that one. But yeah, it was a fascinating. Well, to me, I found it fascinating because how can a man do that to his kids, or even a woman?
Exactly.
It's just,
when I lived in South Carolina, the county beside us, a lady did that to her kids. She drove her car, left her kids strapped into the back seat of the car, and drove the car into the water, and then blamed it on that somebody tried to carjack her, and that the carjacker did that. She did.
Oh, that's crap.
And then watched.
Yeah, it's
that
wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
no way.
And at that time, I did not have children, but I was just, yeah.
Christine, I can't even think of what the name was.
She said she's sick and her meds have her buffering. Rebecca says, I remember that. Yep. It was awful. Absolutely awful. And the father of those children, I felt so bad for him because he was so grief stricken. And then to find out that she had that she had done it, Cynthia. Because that was like super close to home. It was just.
Seeing that Tanya's in the chat. Tanya, do you remember the book that I was telling you about? I can't go Lord Farquhar because his book comes up. Can't even remember what it was.
Robert
Farquharson. Yes. She said she thinks is how you spell his name. And Sonia says she remembers that too. Yeah.
Farquharson?
Talking about Robert. Oh, that's probably him. Yes. Oh, even Sonia said she's remembered that one. I'll look that one up. Maybe that was his name. Robert.
Says we're on TV.
Hey, we're stars. We're on the big TV.
Yay, we made it to Zach's big TV. Robert
Christine was going to link it, but she is not blue.
Okay, yes, that's him.
Did you hear me, Lisa?
This is what?
Christine was going to link it, but she is not blue.
Oh, isn't she? Okay. Okay.
Candy said she remembers 3 books, but not the name. 15 more thummies, please.
This is the guy that killed his 3 kids.
Okay.
Yeah, and mind you, I don't know.
I don't know why people do what they do. It's just.
It's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Christine says, okay, I'll put on the PR hat of Christine. We are not liable, Lisa Knit's channel, for any damages that your TV may incur during this live stream.
And in my contract, it says I'm not paying for nothing that gets broken. And my solicitor's sitting in the room. Right? So we're not reliable.
Oh, no. Pamela said the worst one she remembers is a guy that had been jailed for beating his wife, but the judge let him out, said he wasn't a danger. And then he got visits with his kids. He had them in the car. He shot them and then himself.
Well, we had a worse one. Tanya would even tell you. And Tanya said he did it as he didn't want his ex-wife to have them. He couldn't. That's right. Because if he couldn't have them, she couldn't have them. So he killed them.
That is just
Good. Zach said, "Good thing Lisa, Margie, and Pam are pretty." I'll thank you, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Zach.
But there was one also just before that one, going back a few years ago. We've got a bridge called the Westgate Bridge. You can go. I don't. Tanya won't drive on it. She don't like it. She hates the Westgate Bridge, and there was a guy there. Got his little 4-year-old girl. Got her and chucked her over it.
Oh my gosh! Why are people so mean?
It's just It's
Well, we had a guy. The lady was a school teacher. In fact, she had been one of my daughter's teacher in elementary school. Sweet lady, great teacher, and her whatever. I guess in anything he was not very good. And I guess she was going to leave him. Well, she had her son in the car with her. She was on her way to drop him off at school and then head on to work. Well, he caught up with her, and at a red light, he boxed her in, got out, went around to the passenger side window, shot her, then went around in front of the car, and then took the gun to himself. So the poor little kid saw him kill his mother and then kill himself.
So
That's just awful.
Christine's put the link for the Lord Farquaad.
Yes.
Oh, and that one that I was telling you about the little girl, that guy had his 2 sons in the car too.
Sonia said, "This is why I started watching I stay watching cartoons to get these things out to keep it out of your mind."
And then Cynthia says the big Murdoch trial just finished here, where he was charged for killing his wife and high school son. He got off life, and now a new trial has embezzlement as the lawyer starts. Okay. But why does he get... I don't understand. He's done the crime, so why isn't
he got life. He got life. And now he's also being tried for embezzlement. So he got life for that, and now he has a separate trial for...
Okay. My brother gave me my med. I appreciate it. Hang on. I'm going to mute you.
Okay.
The swear words are starting.
Zach said he got his meds, but he didn't give him a drink. Well, you're going to have to get up and get it yourself, I guess. And Christine says, if you haven't checked it out, here's Lisa's Krispy Kreme videos. 1 of 2. And then there is 2 of 2.
It's gone quite. Yeah, there's about 4 of them I did just.
I haven't done another one. I did those 3 last weekend because they were just funny. Lisa Ladybird was watching the other night because she mentioned it on her live yesterday. She was like, "How can Dunkin' be out of donuts? It's in the name." I'm like, "Great."
Yeah. Well, we were pretty lucky on both of ours. We could get donuts, but I refused to pay the 10% surge charge on a public holiday.
Yeah.
I would rather wait and then go back. But then Lara had gone to work, and after I had finished talking to you, I said to him, "Come on, we're going to Krispy Kremes." I'm not a big Krispy Kreme person, but
I like them when they're first hot.
I'm not a Krispy Kreme person. I've never been one, but I was up for the challenge with Nova, so I went. I got one more to do, but then I find our knitting club, well, there's another donut place for me to go to.
Oh, wow.
And now I've got 2. So, yeah. Tanya said there was 2 teenage boys just recently that killed the boy's mum. They left the house and left the younger boy there. Yes, I heard about that one, but I don't watch. Here comes Dawn. Hiya. Hey. So, yeah, I heard about that one. They found the boys walking the highway a couple of hours away. Yeah, I did hear that one. Hi, Brett. How are you, Brett and Megan? That's my adopted son, Brett.
Oh, Oh,
He's not really. He's Tanya's son, but he's my adopted son.
same difference. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, for knitting club. Yes, I know knitting club back. We've had 3 weeks off of knitting club because we've had Good Friday, then the 2 Fridays for school holidays. Don't like school holidays. Kids should be there 24/7. Especially on this estate, and they don't go. Lisa, can you take me to Hungry Jack's? I can take you to Hungry Jack's. I was showing Pam the sign outside
It
Hungry
looks
Jack's.
just like Burger King, except it says Hungry Jack's. Mhm.
Yep. Exactly the same.
Mhm.
Oh, well, I was showing Pam the price of the donuts at Krispy Kreme's yesterday.
It was, yeah,
$44.45.
for a dozen assorted. I think they called it a sampler pack.
The sampler pack.
So I had to pull it up on
$44.
ours to see how much it was. I was like, what? That's crazy.
And it was $12 something for the 6. It was terrible. It was really, really. It was shocking, the pricing. We got what they call, what was it, Eden? The buzzing dazzler buzzing, or something like that. So you get a regular coffee with 2 donuts that you want. But I paid extra for a large for both of us. And then you pay extra on top of that if you soya milk or whatever, right? So I said to Eden, if you watched the video, you saw the cups that we had. I said to Eden, that's not a large. No way. So I went back and said to the lady, is this I paid for a large? She goes, yeah, that's a large. So she brings out 3 cups. Regular, large. The super large was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's what I call a large, but mine was only this
That
big.
was like an extra large, that one.
Oh, so yeah, it was disgusting.
Trickery.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
When you have 3 sizes, it's small, medium, and large, not medium, large, extra large.
I know,
Or
it
large,
was,
extra large, grande. That's not how that works.
no, and
Yep.
I'm thinking, that's
Hey,
to me.
Lydia.
If I go to, oh, hey Lydia, I thought you were working, Lydia.
Yeah, she said she just got off work waiting for her friend to come pick her up.
Okay, let me know when you're home, and then I'll give you the link. But yeah, if I go to McDonald's and ask for a large, McDonald's is a large, and when I
He
got
said,
that
that's
one,
some expensive sugar. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
I'm
like
not- yeah.
$40 for a pack of 12.
yeah, that was just downright ridiculous. $44 for a
I'm
box.
making a blanket.
So it was yeah. So Dawn, what are you making?
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
She's trying to figure it out.
Ah, okay. You get back to us when you...
But yeah, I'm working on a blanket.
She
It's just a
muted
simple.
my but
We're gonna have a look to see what Pam's doing.
Oh wow, I'm big. Okay, yeah, I'm making this. It's the sugar. It's the sour cream dot or sour, sweet and sour dots. There we go. I'll get it out.
That's nice.
But yeah,
All right,
it's just a little.
Christine says, Lisa, in what vicinity of Melbourne are you in? Vicinity, I meant to say, are you in? I'm looking for yarn stores for my trip. Right. I can take you as many as I can take you to. Which ones would you like to start off with first? We have one up the road from me, one that's about, half an hour away. We've got one that's heading over towards Tanya's way. And I've got one at DFO. I have probably about 5 of them in the city, and we can even go country if you like. You're knitting today, are you, Pam? No, Tanya, Pam's is crocheted.
Mm-hmm.
Pam only knits every now and again.
Yeah. Wait to see if we can hear Dawn yet. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, not yet.
Nope.
Yeah, no, I can't. Oh, since it's at our restaurant's doing that too, the old smalls are now medium, and the mediums are large, and prices have gone on them too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Christine, if you ever come to Melbourne, we have plenty of vicinity we could go
Said, let's
to.
go to Wool Bar.
We have Wool Bar. That's the one. Is that the one at Geelong, Eden? Wool Bar.
I haven't heard of that one.
I'm going to Google that so I know where that one is. But I do know.
I made the mistake of ordering a small Frosty at Wendy's. When I got it, I told her I hadn't asked for a sample.
That's funny. See, that's one good thing.
Hey, Bryn Michelle.
Hey, Bryn Michelle, how are you? Wool Bar. I'm going to see where that one is. I bet you I'm probably heading the wrong way. Or we can do curbside pickup.
She's putting her earbuds in.
That's okay.
Mic
That's in Port Melbourne, so we'll find our way to Port Melbourne to take you to that wool shop. And there was one in Geelong, but I don't think that's there no more. I know there's one in Bendigo.
Oh, Bendigo.
That's called the Bendigo Mills.
Oh, yeah.
Bendigo Mills. I think that one's called. Right. Yeah. Woodrow Fox Yarn Craft Centre. Wando? Okay, I'm going to look that one up because I haven't heard of that one. You're giving me ones that I have never heard of. Wando Flux. Wando Flux? Oh, yeah, here it is. Oh, okay. They're closed today. That'll be right. But they're in Melbourne. Okay. We can train that one because we'll go and train, then you get to go have a train ride. It'll be too hard to get parking over there.
Eden says she can take us to plenty of coffee joints.
Yeah. Which one do you want? We've got plenty of those. But we'll start you off with McDonald's. Then we go to Hungry Jack's. You can get a coffee at Hungry Jack's. Then we can go to Wellbeing Cafe. And then we can go to, what's the ones at the shopping centre? The Coffee Club. I don't think the other one's open. Moonlight Cafe. What's the one down near Coles, Eden?
Yeah, I'm typing.
There's one down
over near Chrissy.
Yes, it is. It is over near Chrissy. That's her daughter's name. Tanya's daughter's name's Chrissy.
Okay.
So as well. Yeah, Melbourne's over that way. And there is a spotlight over that way too. And then there's and then we can take her to Max Brenner. Do you have a Max Brenner?
I don't. I've never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Chocolate joint.
It's more of a hot chocolatey type thing.
No, that's not coffee. That's really rich chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Oh, muffin bread. Oh, yeah, we've got muffin.
Hot chocolate. Yeah, I can get down with that.
Yeah, well, Max Brenner is all about hot chocolate. They have I mean, it's a bit expensive, but you're paying for the.
I think it's like Lindor.
Yeah, you're paying.
Like Lindor,
yeah. Oh, and I know where the Lint shop is in the city too, so we can go there for a coffee. There you go, Christine. We've got you sorted left, right, and centre. We have you sorted out. Anyone else that needs to be sorted out? What we've got here while we're at it. Does anyone else want to go somewhere?
Zach says, "Get out of my head, Muffin Man song." Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin
Man. Yes.
Man.
The one that Veronica goes to, Tanya, is Donut King. But we don't have Donut King where I am, but we have to go over to where I had you yesterday, Pam, over at Camberfield. There's a Donut King there.
Christine is from Hawaii but lives in California.
Yeah. She's making a trip to Australia one day.
Okay, so she says, "OMG, everyone check this out. It looks so good." Okay, hold up. Yeah. Let me pull you up over here.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say I could do it on here, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could share the...
Yeah. I forgot about I can do that, Max.
Hold on, it's going to speak for a second. Oh, see? There I go pausing it and making everybody look like atrocious.
Let's see if I can. Right. Yeah, let's see how I go.
That looks delicious. Chocolate covered waffles?
Oh, she's doing some sign language to us. Yep. Let's have a look so you can see. So
Yum. Did you share it or did we share it? Okay, yeah, look at that, y'all. Yum.
Yeah, if it lets me.
Look at that. Dawn said she'll be right back.
Yep, no worries. And then see, look here, you can get
A dessert bar. She's like, now that's the kind of bar I
see
want
this,
to go to,
see
right?
this one here that I'm clicking on. That's called a hug mug for hot chocolate drinks. You can actually hold it like a mug.
Is it chocolate? Is the mug chocolate?
Yeah.
No. That's just a ceramic bowl that you actually drink out of.
It look okay.
And then you can also buy. Oh, hang on. Let's. I don't want to add to my cart. Where's the? Need to go up to the menu bar. Hang on. Let's go to the dessert bar. Eat me, drink me. We'll go drink.
Yeah, Christine says, do we get to keep the mug if you get that one?
You can buy it. It just said. It said you can buy it by looking at it.
Yeah.
See there.
So you get to keep it.
You can buy one.
Then yeah.
In the picture, it does say you can buy it. It had a box where you can buy it. So there's that one. That's what I normally get when I go back. I tell them to hold the marshmallows because I don't like marshmallows.
Austin, I'll eat that marshmallow. Give me the marshmallows. Oh, wait. Hey, scroll back up. Wait. Scroll back up just a smidge. Look. Joy cocktails. Cynthia. I mean, it's made for you. It clearly says Joy cocktails. So Cynthia has to go too.
So you can get an iced coffee, a whipped chocolate, a frappe, or a grande. But if you can't, you're better off here for you guys because you guys have things in big cups. You're better off with the grande, which is better to get. Let's see what they've got in there. You have blueberry and elderflower, passion fruit, and fresh strawberries, and fresh mint and lime. That one can stay there, I think. Let's go to the frappe. Let's see what frappe's got. You got mocha, New York iced coffee, peanut iced cookie.
Oh, the mocha. I would go for the mocha.
See, I think I'm down for the whipped chocolate.
Whipped chocolate milk or dark.
Welcome in.
Hi, Angel Renee. How are you? And the iced chocolate is Mac's signature recipe chocolate over ice and milk.
And Christine says, look at that cup with a straw.
There you go, Christine. Look.
Ooh, it's got sprinkles on it.
There you go, Dawn. There's the sprinkles.
Christine wants the peanut butter iced coffee.
Okay, let's go milkshake.
Hey,
Hi, Michelle. How are you?
And Angel Renee came in also.
Yeah, hello, Angel Renee. We're having a Max Brenner moment.
She said kids are asleep and ready to roam the whitey streets.
Oh, there you go. Chocolate fudge brownie milkshake. Nutty brownie and vanilla ice cream milkshake topped and whipped cream and drizzled with chocolate.
Dawn's in the basement.
Oh, okay. I'm coming, Dawn. I'm coming.
Says, I like peanut butter. I just don't like coffee. See, I'm not a big coffee drinker. And Christine says, I want that cup. Right? Isn't that cool? That's a cool looking cup.
Wait, hang on. Oh, hang on. I'm adding you back. I need to stop the thing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Rosalie says, I want a
Can you hear me now?
macchiato.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
We can hear you now.
I don't know why that was.
Okay.
Eden says, all aboard the dessert bus. I'm driving. You finagle the yummy chocolate, and I'll read the chat.
We're looking, Angel Renee, we're looking at Max Brenner.
It's a really yummy looking coffee chocolate place in Australia.
Rosalie says, I want a caramel
Macchiato,
yeah. Sorry, guys, if I mispronounce things. Let's see what they've got.
That's okay. I mispronounce stuff all the time.
Find a dessert bar. Let's have a look to see what they got. I thought we would have got more pictures than that. Oh, okay. That's just going to take us to where? What do we got here?
Oh, it's just telling us where we can find
where we can go to get it. Yeah. Let's have a trip around Australia. Let's go to Victoria.
Oh, Christine says there is one in the United States, but it's in Manhattan. That is a little far for me.
Yeah, it's clear
All right.
across the side of the.
Now, guys, where I'm going to
me,
point.
and
See
Christine.
here where it says Craigieburn? It's right underneath here. See here?
Yep.
That one is half an hour away from me.
Oh, okay.
This area here is where Eden goes to the hospital to volunteer.
Okay.
And let's see if it will get me in a little closer. And see here? Here's where I am.
That's
And
like
here's my
Broad Meadows. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and there's my airport.
Okay, so you're close to the airport.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then if we go over here, where are we?
Kelly said she's been to Max Brenner in Philadelphia.
Oh,
So there's one in Philly.
there you go. And then over here where it says
We're
Deer
getting
Park
closer.
is where Tanya lives. But if we go up this way a little bit more,
She said, "Can you scroll down to see the chocolate bar?"
In which part in
if
here?
you go over, like so where it says dessert bar menu, over from the find a dessert bar.
Let's just tell it that one's just
No, like up at the bar. Go over a smidge to the left.
dessert bar.
Yeah, does that show?
That's just telling
that's
you.
Just the main. That's just what the whole place is called. I got you.
Yeah. So then if I go back to dessert, maybe if I go to eat me.
That sounds so bad. I'm just saying.
Look.
What? There's one in Philly, right? I know.
Look, sweet
There's one in Nashville.
There you go. We can get the chocolate.
Ooh, crepes.
And there's your chocolate crepes that you were saying.
Strawberry and cream.
Yeah. There's that one, and then there's the crepes. And then the last one should be the chocolate souffle, which is that one. Now, I don't know if we can go down. Sharing is caring, guys.
That's right. Ooh, that looks like little chocolate bonbon thingies.
You've got that one. Yeah, that's I'm not sure.
I don't know. It looks like yummy chocolate goodness is what it looks like.
Yeah.
Mini chocolate hazelnut scrolls.
That's that one. And then that's the ultimate chocolate fondue where you dip in the chocolate.
Yeah.
But you can take each of one of those cups off each time. And then there's that one. Tanya and I have had that one. That is nice. And then, of course, you're back to those ones.
Kelly said her daughter has that cup.
I like the Hug a Mug cup. There's this one.
Christine says, Kelly, you need to make this on Friday. She didn't emphasize need. I did. You need to make this on Friday.
If I go back here.
Christine says, okay, so we have to go do this before we go to see the kangaroos.
Yeah. You see this one where my arrow is?
Nope.
That Hug a Mug, you actually
Yep. Okay.
hug it, you hold it as though, and then you drink it like that. But then you can also buy it see how it's got it in the box.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can so that is a must. So yes, but if you want to see a kangaroo, we'll have to go to the zoo because it is far and in between.
Zach said the song "Wish You the Best" by Louis Capaldi made me tear up. That song is like, or it's not even the song, it's the video that he put with the song. If you don't cry or get emotional watching that video, then you're dead inside. It's like, it is one of those.
My favorite Eden is seeing the koalas.
Yeah, I gotta see the cuddly koalas.
We can't forget them.
Zach, my girl I work with, she showed it to me the other day. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you gotta watch this video." Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say your heart, especially if you are a animal lover. It'll get you. It'll get you in your feels, y'all.
Yeah, now poor koalas have had a horrible year when the bushfires start. It just there goes
Yeah.
their habitat. And some of them are carrying their babies too.
Aww.
And it's
I watch every now and then if I'll catch and watch. It's what is it called? It's Cricky or Cranky, however they say it and stuff. It's what's his name's wife and kids.
Steve Irwin.
Oh, the Irwins.
The Irwins.
Yeah. I'll watch them and stuff, and they were showing and stuff when you guys were having all of those fires and with the koalas and
Mm-hmm.
how a lot of them were coming in with the burns, and
Yeah.
that was so sad.
And then they were screaming out for people to knit and crochet little pouches and that to send. So then that way these poor little things, the pouches act like their mum's pouch itself if they've lost their mum. So,
Even for the baby roos too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Kangaroos and stuff.
So y'all, I'm laughing at Christine because she says she's got her khaki shorts and hiking boots ready. She's gonna come off the plane looking like Steve Irwin with a mosquito net hat and all. She said, "Because somebody can crochet me a canteen holder." We got you, Christine. We got you covered.
You don't need a mosquito net. You just need the hat with the cork things down the bottom, dangling down with the corks. Your one cork screw bottle things. Put them down the bottom. That's all you need. You only need the net unless you're going camping and you're going to camp out with the mosquitoes.
Mm-mm.
And then you might need them. So, but yeah. It's amazing on what you can get over. Come and see. There's a lot.
One of those things called when
Which
you,
one's
you
it?
know that when you hold it in your hand and you shoot the flies away.
Oh, fly squatter. Yeah.
You need to hit
If you come in the summer with us, you need a fly squatter.
Yeah.
There
But
is
I
a
think
lot of flies.
that's one of the places I would like to visit when I go to Australia, if I get the chance to go to Australia, is to go to that
Yeah.
place.
Yes, if you get the chance once in a lifetime to go and see the Irwin's Australian Zoo,
That would
go
be so
and see
cool.
it.
I'd love to see that. Kelly says, "Yes, Queen." Right?
Yeah, definitely you need to go and that
So
is
how
one
far are
thing.
they from? How far is that zoo from you?
I think it's in Sydney, isn't it?
It's in Queensland.
Oh, okay.
Aren't they from Queensland?
I thought Sydney, but it might be Queensland. I'm not sure.
I
Oh,
know it's
too
called
far for me to
the
too far for
Australian-
me to drive. That's for sure.
Well, that's okay. We can take a train.
Yeah, we'll take a train. I'll drive.
Oh yeah, no, we'll definitely take the train because we don't want to be in there. We're going, Pam, dress up, Dora the Explorer style. I'll send you where it is.
Backpack.
I'm sure it's in Queensland. So if we want to go to there. We can either if you go by car, you'll be driving at least 2 days. Because you got to stop at different places to sleep.
Well, that and I mean, cross country, we can look at stuff while we're on the way.
Yeah, or if you want, she's got to self-mute again.
I've been muted the whole time. Crikey.
and then we can go by train or we can fly. But if you want to see the sights, you're better off going by plane.
Mm-hmm.
By train.
He
Not plane.
says, "I'll drive road trip."
Road trip. Yep. We're going to have a crazy road trip.
If Cynthia and Todd come, Mr. Joyful can drive.
But you've got to remember, we don't drive on the same side you guys do.
That's okay. We'll figure it out. They don't in London either. They don't in London either. My dad, we hop in the car to go drive them. My dad goes to pull out, and we're all like, "No!" He figured it out real quick, but yeah.
I'm just trying to work out.
It was
who-
fun.
I think it's just
I
called
think
Melbourne.
it's the same way
No,
in
ours
Italy.
is called Melbourne Zoo.
Oh yeah, theirs is the other one.
I
Australia.
don't know.
See,
I know where we lived, it wasn't. So I was cool with that. I was in Germany. But, yeah.
yeah, if you,
There's
we don't
parts.
know when he died.
Because Cynthia says Todd and her in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rent-
they're in
we'll just
Queensland.
We'll rent the bus. We'll rent the yarn bus.
Yep, they're in
Right.
Queensland. So yeah, you'll need to
We'll
rent
make
the
us up a sign and we'll put on it,
Yanni's only.
crafty YouTubers road trip.
Yep.
That way people think we're like super important and they want to stop and let us come in and visit and give us free stuff. Like come let us show you the zoo.
And could you imagine all the yarn shops would be passing? But just make sure you bring plenty of money because you won't get a lot of sales. Australia will probably be the only way I'll ever afford being in a Land Rover. Let's rent one and see the animals for the camper when not camp.
No, not camping. Exactly. She says I don't camp. I camp. Exactly.
All right, I'm just going to send Lydia the link. She's home.
Chris says, don't know if I could physically join you. You may have to live stream. Oh, there
we'll
will be
live
lots of
stream.
videos. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there'll be about, 5 of us, 6 of us, 10 of us in the bus that can live stream.
Oh,
You'll be getting us.
There'll be videos.
There'll be plenty of them.
Videos.
Oh yeah, save a seat for me, please.
We'll do that. We'll save
We
plenty
got 4 right here.
Chris said we could have the Wiggles ride us. They have all kinds of songs we can sing on the way.
Oh my god, I know them too. Hot potato, hot potato.
Aiden says, here's your 24 live stream. Exactly.
I know.
It'll probably take us 24 hours to get there.
Exactly.
I didn't take more than 24 hours to get to Queensland. Probably about 48 to 72 hours because
You
no.
missed my comment before.
Oh, did I miss your
Delay
comment
over a
before?
lot.
I said if I drive.
Oh yeah, no, your Eden drives will be there. Well, just don't get large drive because you'll be going backwards. Christine, so I'll buy fake bags and put them in your bed. Bugs. Good on you.
Hey, as long as when I call for help, some sexy Aussie man comes and rescues me, we good.
Good luck with that. I don't know what they're like in the other states, but you'll be probably pushing it, I would imagine. Christine says, Dawn, meet me and Margie down here. Then we'll go to Tennessee to get permanent flight from there to Australia. Just let me know what plane you're on, so I'll go and camp at the airport.
Yeah. Kelly says, toot, toot, chugga, chugga, bed break hard.
Yeah, go. What about fruit salad? Yummy, yummy. I don't mind fruit salad if it's made properly. Lydia, I sent you the link.
Yes, girl. Woo! She says she expects Jamie Oliver to come say, yeah.
You can have Jamie Oliver. I don't like
he's pretty. He's pretty.
He's all yours. You can have him. Yuck.
He's pretty.
Yeah.
Zach Anita's favorite song.
Eden Steve's in on Chris
you got dibs on.
Steve's in on.
He's married. I need a single Aussie.
Well, isn't one of his brothers that was married to what's her name?
Or Liam Hemsworth.
Oh, he's a baby, but that's okay.
He's not married anymore to Miley Cyrus, so why don't you marry him?
Christine C says, any Hemsworth will do. Yes, you can bring me Daddy Hemsworth. Because to have babies that look like that, oh yeah.
Kelly's gone. We'll travel near and we'll travel far. We'll be definitely.
I bet the Hemsworth daddy is hot. Because them boys probably look like their daddy. Mm-hmm.
Well, if it looks like that, they're gonna have to get it from somebody. No Liam, not. I want Chris.
He's fine.
Yeah, well, see, Chris, I can do. He's nice.
He's fine.
He's nice.
He's very nice. He is very, very nice.
Let's see if we can look him up.
That's what you walked in on. We talking about the hottie Hemsworths.
We are talking about the Hemsworth brothers.
Okay, so what about...
When we go to Australia, I'm single. I'm
Yeah,
single.
man.
Let everybody know I'm single.
Come on.
You tell everybody, whoever
Christine,
comes
well,
to
you went- you
Australia,
brought up
leave
Christine
leave
said
your wedding rings at home, and we're all single, right?
she's not married.
I know she's not married, neither am I,
Mm-hmm.
and neither are you.
I'm not. No.
But Margie is.
I am.
That's okay. We need drivers.
Fine, you'll have him. I'll call dibs on
Hey,
Sam
She can
Withington.
look. She can window shop.
Yeah.
She
Hey,
can.
I
She
can
can.
look.
She can window shop. She
Oh,
just
for
can't.
sure.
She just can't buy
I
nothing
made
or
a-
buy anything on. But she can window shop.
I can
Oh, okay.
look. But
I'm going to look up the one that Christine just did, Sam Worthington. I don't know if I know him.
Christine said Margie's gonna be the voice of reason. Margie gonna be right in the middle with all of us,
Oh, yeah, Christine, I'll be in with you on that one.
right? Kelly says she's married, not dead.
Yep.
Margie, bring your baby so we can pre-board.
Yeah. You're like, my baby's crying. This is my puppy.
Hi, Lydia, when you come in. She's loading. She's coming. Yeah, that's a good idea. And then if you bring your baby, Margie, then you might be able to pre-board off first when you get here. They won't have any worries about your baby crying on the plane. Hi, Lydia.
Hey, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
is my
funny.
lighting okay? I know there's a kind of a shadow, but I'm
You're
trying.
good. I got
That's okay.
shadows too. Yeah. They good.
That's
Thank
good.
you. You can see me.
Oh, and then while you're doing it, we better throw a shrimp on the barbie for you guys.
Oh, not a shrimp on a barbie.
Yes. Yes.
Throw me a steak on the bobby. How about that?
I'll take that too.
You can
Yeah,
have your
I'll take
shrimp.
that
I'll
too.
take the steak. We'll be good.
Yeah.
They eat a lot of lamb down there.
That's fine too.
It's not
know.
cow like us
That's
here.
fine.
It's
That's
lamb
fine.
But
down
the
there.
thing,
I like
is now the lamb is a rich man's meal. It's
Is
more the
it?
pork.
Oh.
When we were growing up, it used to be the lamb. Used to have lamb every week, every day of the week. Because it was cheap. Pork was very expensive, but now it's gone the other way around.
Mm.
Good with either.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can have pork, we can have lamb, you can have beef, you can have whatever.
I'm good with any of that. I just don't want to eat no kangaroos.
No,
They
you
have
gotta-
that too.
I know, but I mean, I don't know.
I know. I would rather not also.
I mean,
No,
if you give it to me and I don't know that that's what it is, then I can try it. But if I know that that's what it is, I don't want to eat it.
no, I don't want to eat it either. I'd rather see him hopping down the street.
So,
Right.
Lisa, what were you thinking about Farmer Wants a Wife?
I just saw little clips of it because on YouTube it just showed you the lady that's hosting it,
Yeah, Jennifer.
and then she brought the four men on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was thinking, sitting watching the four men come on, I was thinking, which one do I like the best?
You like
And
So when we were live stream or when I was doing the video chat with Lisa, let me give y'all what's a little bit of backstory here. So I had been watching Farmer Wants a Wife because one of the farmers lives near me, and so when we were coming back, we looked and found that Australia has Farmer Wants a Wife too. So we were talking about it, but they've had way more seasons. So when we were coming home, we were showing Lisa where one of the farmers lives. We're like, he lives over there.
but then we can't get Farmer Wants a Wife America here unless you got Hulu.
I have Hulu. That's how I'm watching.
So we don't
Oh, I
get
wonder if I
Hulu
can
here.
watch Farmer Wants a Wife Australian on my Hulu. Mm-hmm.
You never know. So then Pam
They're
said, well,
babies,
you know,
though.
YouTube it. So I did, but you're not getting full episode. You're just getting clips.
Yeah.
So they had the clip I watched. The girl and her co-star Ryan were out trying to get all these New Yorkers. Which one would you do? Which one would you like? Oh, 11 loaves left. Well, way to go, Cindy. Come on, you've only got 6 more left. We're getting there. And then one of the girls was saying, I don't know, but they all went for Ryan. Apart from one went for Hunter, I think it was. But I didn't find Ryan really that cute.
He's all right. They're all so young. I'm like,
Yeah.
but does he have a single daddy?
Yeah, so he's
They're all like early 30s, so I'm like, if
I
they
think
got a
the
single
oldest was
daddy,
35, they said. 35, 34.
yeah, 35 is
32,
I think like 31 to 35, something like that.
something like that. But I thought, what was his name now?
Alan.
Yeah, when you said about he don't look much, but as soon as he smiles, yeah, he's a totally different. But then Ryan wears his heart on his sleeve to what I got. Very passionate to what he does. But yeah.
So Lisa went looking. She had to go Google it on our YouTube.
So I had to YouTube it just so I can go and watch it. And mind you, I think I probably only ever watched not even a full episode of the Australian one. Time to take my son to the parks. Oh, bye, Cynthia. Thank you for staying. Hope your son has a nice night working.
Bye,
So
Cynthia.
I went and Googled it and watched a little bit of it. So I am going to go back and try and find a full episode. But the girls that they were showing, one of the clips, the girl was going, "Oh, he pooped on my hand." What do you think farmers do for a living?
That girl, that's the one I was ready to leave. I was like, I'm ready for her. I'm ready for her to go home and sweetheart, if you're watching, take no offense, but farm life ain't for you. You would not
hang on.
You wouldn't last 2 minutes living out here in the middle of nowhere.
I'm thinking, but hang on, love, you're on farmer wants a wife. Farmer. Yeah. Farmer means a horse or a cow or a goat or whatever will poop on you.
Yeah. I just don't think it would not have that lifestyle. I don't think would have suited her.
No,
at least she was going to give it a go. But I mean, I think they just don't realize how much work goes into
it. But to me, with her, when she said that, "Ooh, it pooped on me," to me, she'd be better going for The Bachelor.
Yeah.
Whereas you don't have any of that.
Hey, Jordan says, I'm listening and laughing because I'm still cleaning this sewing room. You guys are so funny. Farmer Wants Wives. Yeah, Farmer Wants Wives is on Fox, I think.
Yeah, it comes up Fox, but then it advertises Hulu, but we can't get
where
it.
I'm watching it.
So unless it comes on for me to be able to stream it, and then, maybe I can. But at the moment, I can't get it. So I have to YouTube it.
You might have like a free trial on Hulu for a month or something. They do that here.
Yeah, I don't know, but I just thought, no, wait. Thank God for YouTube, so I can watch YouTube and do it on YouTube.
Yeah,
it is.
There's a lot of like little things, little snippets that you can watch.
Yeah. That's one good thing about YouTube. You can go and watch little snippets here and there and get used to the ones that
Ian says, "You go, YouTube girl."
Hang on. We just had her, and I need to leave my finger off that.
She's like, "Wait."
Oh no! My neighbors are having a party, and they're so loud.
Join them.
No habla español.
That's the best kind.
Okay.
I love you, Pam. You're right.
Oh, look, Christina's got kangaroos behind her.
No, not hola. Aloha. Aloha, Christine.
She's in Australia. She see the kangaroos.
She's a g'day, mate.
Hi, guys. I
don't talk.
I don't look so good.
You're beautiful.
We lost Lydia. Hey, Jordan says,
Lydia fell out the window.
Lydia.
She's having internet issues.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It might have been the kangaroos.
She's falling off the kangaroo's back.
Hey, Joey, calm down.
Right?
How do I turn it off? I just wanted to come up and show you my kangaroos. Hang on. Now I don't know how to turn it off. Oh, wait. Here we go. Virtual background.
Yeah. I didn't even turn on a virtual background. I started to buy a green screen the other day, but then I was like, eh.
I mean,
It's
we
still in my-
look. We're
Ooh,
at
pretty.
Spotlight.
Oh, cool.
Pretty.
That must be a different spotlight to my spotlight because that's not how it looks at my
Oh
spotlight.
wait, now it won't turn off. You guys,
Mhm.
no one screenshot.
Oh,
I
Z-
am
Zach
not.
said, I just found some bubble wrap while cleaning my room.
Ooh, bubble wrap. Pop, 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 pop.
Look at my
Oh.
face.
It's amazing on what you can find, isn't it?
Christine,
You're
Christine.
pinker than me.
I look like a tomato.
Yeah,
Eden
you're
says,
pink as
Christine, you know
your
you're officially an Aussie.
your robe.
Yeah, your face is
Oh,
red.
Okay, well, I'm going to show you my kangaroos. I slept in this crack room for the past 2 days because I just wake up, I'm like this, and then I'm like typing.
Oh, man.
And
But
then
I'm
back to sleep.
Oh,
hopefully I'll feel better soon. I'm feeling a little bit better. So,
Of
but
course, this.
as long as you keep drinking
my
enough water.
face is
Let's
not.
have a look at your pretty face.
Beautiful. Lovely.
Hang on. Oh wait, no, you can't. I'm like really red.
Yeah, this girl's amazing though. She never loses her sense of humor. Whatever she's going through, she's still.
And I have these.
Crack lips.
This is what happens when you get sick.
Yes, it is. I know.
Yeah.
Actually, I look like that at normal.
Help me.
Kitty said she'll be back. She needs to make a phone call. So
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna socially distance and elbow fist you guys. I'll be in the chat. I just wanted to show you my kangaroos.
Love you.
I feel
Thank
we
good
love you,
now
Christine.
because I took a nap and then my medicine, so my chest feels a little bit better. But if I talk too much, I probably
Gonna lose it. So
Yeah,
don't do that.
Hey,
that might
Kelly,
be my that will
Kelly
be my
says don't
demise.
make that face. It's going to freeze that way.
Yep. When the hey, but
Is that your kangaroo
She's
face?
frozen. She's frozen.
Send that to Jeannie.
Right? Kelly says, hydrate. Hydrate.
I trust our circle of trust in this chat that no one is going to make a meme out of my face.
I see nothing. I can't speak for chat, but I see nothing.
'Cause I will have my solicitor on you in a hot second for brand misrepresentation.
And slander.
Yes, if anyone
that is
says anything, slander. If you write anything, then
Yes,
I'll
it's-
libel. I mean, I can't get you for defamation because clearly this is defamatory. Look, even the cat, even her cat, like there he is.
He had to come
Tiny.
check it out.
This girl deserves the butt.
He had to come check it out.
He's giving me the butt. Okay. I'm gonna save my voice.
Good to
tomorrow.
see you.
I'm glad we've seen you.
Well, hey, wellness check. I'm here by myself, so if you don't see me tomorrow on a stream,
Okay.
Come look for you.
text
Send help.
me. All of you guys can message me.
I'll be on the way. I'll be on my way.
Yeah, Margie will be here the quickest.
Margie's the closest.
Yeah, and then
I'm right
Dawn
behind her.
will be here a couple hours later.
And
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
you
go-
get on
and
a plane.
I'll be there in about probably 28 hours.
You're
Time I
from the
get there, 20
future, so you should be here right now.
But if I go to the airport now, it's 1:24 in the afternoon. If I go to the airport and the plane leaves here at 2:24 on a Sunday, I'll arrive there on a Sunday.
There you go.
Oh well, yeah, because
Yeah. But then if I leave there on a Sunday, I arrive
come
back
back on a
in
Monday.
Australia on a Tuesday.
a Tuesday.
I lose a day when I come back.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
you
they
guys,
don't let you
this
keep
is
that
not
day.
Flattery.
No.
Friends don't let friends go live with faces like this. You guys, I need better friends.
You got better friends. You've got us here. What do you want?
sickness and all.
We miss you. We don't care what you look like.
I'm not
You're
gonna
welcome
even
here.
remember what I'm saying right now because they gave me a pain medicine for my chest. So I'll watch the replay.
And then you'll be like, what did I do? Was it me?
Angel Renee says, haha, future, haha. Yeah, my future sucks. We lose the day we come back from America.
Am I gonna feel better tomorrow, Lisa?
You
Eat
feel
instead,
better.
feel
Yeah,
better.
for sure.
You drink water.
Is my face gonna be just as red tomorrow?
Yes.
No, I don't think it should be. It should be back to normal because you got Sunday tomorrow.
What are the lottery numbers?
As Ethan will put it, 666.
True.
I love that girl.
If I knew
You
the
guys
lotto
are my best 2D friends.
if I knew the lotto numbers, I think I'd be rich 10 times over by now.
Right?
That's true.
You'd be rich. You'd spent it. You'd rich. You spent it. Exactly. Yeah, that's me.
I would split it with you guys.
Breen Michelle said, took me 3 weeks to get over the C word.
Oh,
just
I don't have COVID.
money better. No.
She doesn't have the
That's
C
a
word.
good thing is that I am COVID free.
Yeah.
I just have a chest infection.
Fiction, yeah.
She's just sick.
The other plague.
But you know what? That's what
I'll
annoys
just say it. I have pneumonia, guys.
Yeah, but you know what? That's what annoys me. As soon as you say you got chest infection or pneumonia, everyone assumes you've got COVID.
I know, so I have to say it outright. I don't have COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had
It's
pneumonia.
not COVID.
And if I did, I would put like a filter on my screen so that you guys couldn't get it. I'd put like Valencia on or like whatever the Instagram filters are. I'd wear my mask.
But
Oh my God.
yeah.
You know what? I thought there were spots on my face, but my screen is just dirty.
There you go. All better.
Nope.
So what are you trying to tell us? Your screen has COVID?
No, I'm still red.
No, it's got yarn pox.
Yarn pox, yeah. 'Cause
Don't throw that energy near me right now. I am
Angel Renee
speaking
wants
by the power of
No, I
Angel
just mean the lint.
medicine.
The lint that comes
Christine,
off the
Angel,
yarn.
Christine, Angel Renee wants to know, did you get an inhaler or breathing in treatments? They really help if you feel poorly after a few days.
I had to do one at Scripps before they let me leave the hospital because the oximeter was too low. So I did one there. I was there all day yesterday. Scripps is our, but Margie knows, Dawn knows, it's like Sharp. It's like our like Memorial Herman or like our, if you guys have that, like hospital chain, you know, like
Yeah.
St. Jude, but for like adults and not specialty.
We do have them. Yeah, Egan's coming.
It's
Yes,
like
we do.
the network. So I was there, and then they sent me to pulmonology because my oxygen level. I was just yawning, but I wasn't tired. I just couldn't catch my breath. But yes, I did do a breathing treatment. I have my inhaler, and they added on a steroid.
Bye, Pamela.
Lydia's here.
Okay,
Oh,
Lydia,
okay.
take my spot. I promise it's disinfected. Bye.
Bye. And Pamela says, I'm going to bed. You look. Christine, hope you feel better soon. Love you all. Good night, Pamela. Hope you have a good night.
Hi, Pam. Other Pam. Wicked Granny Pam.
I know you got to stop and think. Oh, hang on. Oh, Tiny's back, is he? Oh,
Yeah,
when he's in Tiny back. I just
I'm
hope Christine.
back. Sorry, I had to make a phone call before I forgot about it. So
That's okay. You're here now.
Hey, buddy.
That's okay. You're here,
What you doing?
which is good. So you're back here.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Tank. How are you? She says, hello, Lisa, and hello, everyone.
Hey, Tim.
Hello, Tank. And good night, Wicked Granny Pam. I read it
Yeah.
wrong. I thought she was coming in. She's leaving.
She's leaving. She'd been in for ages.
I never remember who I say goodbye to, you guys. I apologize. Please
I
know.
know.
I say hi, and then it flies out my brain. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you were here. Like, I don't know. Chat's weird.
I'm bad to do that with the chat too. Like if I'm reading it and I'll read who said it and then I'll forget like who said it, like as I'm scrolling.
Oh,
Mhm.
it.
Then when I watch it back, I'm like, she didn't say that. Why did I say she said that? So and so said that. Because I can pay attention when I'm watching it back. But when it's happening live, I have to like, yeah.
And everyone's going hello to Tank, and Zach says hi, Lilia.
I saw.
Well, and like two or three people will say the same thing. So then I'm like, no, she said it. Oh, but she said it. Oh, but they all said it. Oh, I'm the only one who. Okay, I'm gonna say it too.
I'm glad to be at home. I was working with 2 high school kids and don't do their work. They like to hang out with their friends and not do their work what they're supposed to do.
Oh, that's not good.
So Monday, when I go in at work, I'm going to tell the boss about this because when I lock that door, somebody else, one of the high school kids, unlock it, and there's all their friends. I'm like, you need to leave real close. Bye.
Yeah, it sounds like they want their friends in there to see if they can get something cheaper. That's what it is.
Well, everything was done. Everything was cleaned up. They couldn't even order food. I don't know why they were there.
But Christine said Lydia laid down the law.
Yeah, they were there just to hang out.
Zach, I promise you said hi to me. You're good. No shame. No worries. It's all good.
Christine said she's going semi-horizontal, but we'll be listening with limited chat. You rest, Christine.
Yes,
rest. Thank you for showing us your beautiful face.
And your beautiful kangaroos.
Yes, Christine, we can.
We got our dogs. Must be a siren around Eden. The dogs are gone.
Something.
I wonder if Christine was lurking earlier because I popped up on a Mama J-Way's live to show off. Lisa, back to when you asked, what am I working on?
Oh,
I've been working on this all week, but I can't back up enough to show you. Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm too close, right?
We can see it. Is that knitted or crocheted?
This is knitted on the Addy machine.
Oh, okay, yeah.
My Addy 46. So the Addy King Pro, or what is it called? Pro something.
Oh, yeah, you're making the panels and then stitching them together.
Yes, you make the panels, made it in the round, and then crocheted the ends, and then crocheted the panels together.
Christine said she was not lurking. She saw it when you were muted.
Oh, good eye, girl. Good eye.
Yeah. And Angel Renee says, beautiful, Dawn. Eden says, pretty. Love the colorway, Christine said.
Thank you.
They're beautiful colors together.
Sanita sent me, I won her stash.
Oh, cool.
And so she got me this red heart. She gave me this red heart colorscapes something.
Yep,
I'm sorry, the tag's in the other room. And then I used the black from Big Twist, Joanne's. At Joanne's, the Big Twist.
Yep.
And I just got to put a border. I don't know what border to use. That's why I haven't started anything.
I need to get a border book. I've got a couple in my Amazon wish list. I just need to get some. So that I can do different borders, because I do the same ones over and over. So
go with what your heart thinks. What's your heart telling you to which one you want?
I don't know.
I don't know either, because I've seen a few on the girls talk about them on YouTube. And
he wants to know, can you do the flat panels?
You can do flat panels, but the edges curl and it's thinner. Do I have a flat panel? I do not have a flat panel. Do I? No, I do not.
I don't have one.
Do you have one, Lydia?
No, I don't.
No, because I think I've taken them all apart. Yeah, the
I hate
edges
Tiffany.
curl. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Let me think though.
And
Okay, let me
then
show you the other one real quick.
Kelly's
Sorry,
gone, put your IG, Christine. And then Tiffany goes, hello, Lisa, Margie, Pam, Lydia, Dawn, and all the lovelies in the chat.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
enough to get through.
Yes,
Tank
it is.
makes flat panels.
Okay. The only way that I like the flat panels is if I do a rib stitch on the end, I realized. So that's why I haven't been doing the flat panels. Or you can crochet a border. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll make it not curl.
Oh, hang on. What are you doing with this? I think doing it the way you do, like oh, that's nice.
That's pretty.
This is the chevron baby blanket.
I like that, and I love the colors.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm using my old red heart, my old favorite baby finger. No, it's okay. It's okay. I can stay small. Everybody knows.
We've got to see
Everybody
it.
knows my ancient yarn.
Aaron. That's a nice color though. Very, very
Thank
nice
you.
color.
So yes, I'm doing a color change at each one. So it has at the ends a little bit. But not,
can you crochet a border?
yes. Yes, you can.
Right.
So it's half knit and half crochet on this one that is for my mom's birthday next Saturday. So I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Angel Renee wants to know if you're going to make 2 of those blankets.
2 of these for the twins for this one. Yeah. Yes, I am. Yeah, you know I have to. If I can give it away, I kind of want to keep it for myself. I really like it.
And then Tang's going, sorry, autocorrect. Hi, Kelly.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you hate autocorrect? And Angel Renee said, that's beautiful, Dawn. Oh, yeah, that's what it was just read out.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to make 2.
I'm going to be making blankets until the end of time because I have twin babies from my brother. And then all my nieces are like, where's mine? So I have 5 other nieces. And the first blanket I made my mom, one of my nieces already took it. My mom's like, that's not my blanket anymore. And so that's why I was like, okay, stop everything else I'm doing and make her a blanket for her birthday to replace the one that has been adopted by my niece. So yes.
Angel Renee said, that one is so pretty. Keep it.
Thank you. Don't show nobody. Okay.
You got to finish the ones for the babies.
I do.
But then when you got twins, there's always you make 2 of everything.
Correct. And I have to do 1 boy, 1 girl.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have to, but it's more fun that way because this is our first boy, my first nephew. So
wow. And then that makes it even extra special.
Yes.
Yeah. It's extra special. It's got to be extra special. Always. Always. Well, I'm sewing up my hat finally.
Yay. So if you know any boy patterns, please send them my way because I haven't had a chance to look, but I'm sure you guys have been doing this. I mean, I know you've been doing this a lot longer than me. So,
well, this hat that I'm doing is for a newborn or a baby hat, early or small newborn, but you can do it in whatever color you like. I'll show you in a minute. I'll just my needle came out of my yarn. But if it was sewn up, this is what it looks like. I haven't finished sewing it, but
pretty.
When you do, so as you say, I haven't seen it, but look.
Are you making a hat, Lisa?
Yeah.
I do like that stitch. That's really cool looking.
I love that hat.
And I do have, I've lost count how many of these I've done. I've done quite a few. And, but they're so cute to make up and they don't take long to make. But of course, it says small newborn. Well, this one I got off the internet anyway, but it's got 11-inch circumference. So I'm guessing that's the round bit for 5.5-inch high. So you wouldn't want to have a baby that's probably 10 pound with a whopping big head, would you? Because they don't really, when you look at it, look at it, if you've got a baby that's big, when their head's not going to be, their head could be huge. That's not going to fit in there. No way.
Yeah, a little stretch. Depends. My niece's, her head was teeny tiny. My kids had big old noggins, so it just depends on the baby. Tiffany said she's got to start making some blankets.
Yeah.
Because she's got making blankets for the grandbaby. She's got the girls and a baby boy on the way.
Yeah, and she said, Angel Ray said, yes, better start. Yes, better start. Yeah, you better start. I would be. Thanks, Rosalie. They are cute. They're not bad. But don't know about the colour.
It's pretty. I love it.
Pretty color. And then Angel Renee
That's
also said to Dawn that you can do more intricate, bigger blankets for their 1-year birthday, and then they can use it for their toddler blankets.
Yeah.
Right.
What I did with Tanya, who was in the chat earlier, her daughter Chrissy had a little girl first, and then I knitted her a blanket up in a dark red and a light green. But I knitted it, not realising how wide I did and how long. But when she went in the cot, it was too big for the cot. So she had to wait for her to go into the bed. So it sort of will grow with her. And then when she had the twin boys, I got the millings, and that turned out. And then again, I did it wide enough, long enough, but they will go into it. Hi, Cindy,
Kelly.
how are you?
Hi, Kelly. Hey, Cindy.
And they will grow into, I make my blankets and everything big as they can grow in. Chrissy said, I have a 10 lb baby. It's
not a 10-pound baby. If it's Sam Worthington, I'm like, hey, girl, my oldest was 9'4". My second, he was 9 pounds even, and they induced me early with my second one so that he wouldn't be as big.
Lara was 6 pound 2, and Eden was 6'12.5". So I had small babies.
My baby's popped out 3 months old. That's what I tell everybody.
They did. Mine was 8 too, but I was also 8 pounds 2 ounces. So she was exactly the same as me. But yeah, ouch.
Callie says, "What the heck, Pam?"
Yep.
And Cindy said,
I wouldn't know what to do with a teeny weeny baby. Well, my grandkids were both tiny, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 8 pounds something, and my brother was like 9 pounds. And the doctor told my mom that if she was to have had another one and stuff, it would have been even bigger.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Hi, Crystal.
Raised her no more.
Crystal's got no noise.
Good night,
so my
Crystal.
dad would get fixed, and they discovered he didn't have 2 tubes, he had 3.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Joy said her second was 9 pound 5.
I'm so sorry.
A lady that I used to know, Lara's 31 this year, so her daughter, their child would be the same age as Lara. One lady, her baby was 10 pounds something. No, maybe 11 pounds. The other one was 12 pounds. Mind you, all natural. No stitches.
Wow, 12 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a big old baby.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to tell you that it doesn't matter, that they're all the same. But, I mean, depending on how big, like, I'm 5'4", so
Me too.
I would hope that she was bigger, like, to be able to this handle. Yeah, see, look, Kelly couldn't even leave. She's like, oh my God, what, 12 pounds?
Yeah.
Chrissy said, well, mine ranged from low to high sixes. And then Tiffany said her baby was 6'11". Christine, check your messages in IG. What, 12 pounds? But I was told that if you take your height and take the father's height, and then half, that's how tall your children are going to be. Well, Lara didn't work out that way because when she broke her leg, well, her growth plate's closed in, so she's only 4'11", I think, and Eden's just over 5 foot.
5'2".
5'2",
5'3".
something like that. So my girls and me, we didn't get the height of my mum's side of the family because they're well and truly 6 foot and over. Joyce said, I screamed, get it out, and when I was pushing, but the doctor said she didn't remember me screaming.
That's what I was laughing at.
Oh
Oh no! Do you guys ever watch One Born Every Minute? Do you get that in America?
No.
I haven't seen it, but
It's from the UK, and some of them, the women, they're screaming that hard. I'm thinking, oh. And they had one lady going in there for the first time having a baby, and all she can hear was 2 women screaming. She was really packing her dacks, thinking, what have I got myself into? Until one of the nurses said, but each labour's different. Yours could be different to theirs. Every woman is different to how she handles, sort of.
I didn't scream, but I cried. And I said, epidural, now, please give it to me now. And they checked me and they said, oh, okay, yes, we can. Because they want to wait till you're like 3 or 4 centimeters or something before they'll give it to you. And I already was like 5, and I was like, hurry up, hurry up.
I was able to have an epidural with my son because instead of him coming out the way he's supposed to, he was trying to make his own exit.
Okay.
No.
He was making his own.
Out, he was wanting to go straight. And I had back labor with him. But but with my daughter, there was no time for anything. Because when she finally decided it was time, it was time.
It was time. Yeah.
I
Who's old?
Onto my side, and by the time I got onto my side, I was rolling back over onto my back, screaming, "She's coming!" And the nurse comes in, and her head was already crowning.
Oh wow!
Oh, wow, that's quick.
Kelly said she's having flashbacks.
Right? I know. Oh no.
That channel's good for that. So who's oldest out of your children, Margie? Your son or your daughter?
My son was first.
Yeah, it's like with my brother, he was first.
When I was pregnant with my son, the doctor told me because of the way I'm built, I could deliver up to a 10-pound baby. And I looked at him straight in the eye. I go, "Don't tell me that." He goes, "Why?" Because that's how much my ex-husband weighed when he was born.
Oh, no.
For 2 days with him.
Oh no.
Tiffany says, LOL, that reminds me of my birth. Sorry, when I was having my son, the lady was screaming terribly, and all I could think was, what's the big deal? Oh, it does get you that way sometimes, and yet, what's the big deal? It's nothing. You're only pushing a baby out.
Right.
Oh yeah, only the most painful thing that you could possibly go through in the planet. No big deal.
A friend of mine said, "Oh, I don't want to have kids because it's all painful." I said, but just think, each person's different, and at the end, you've got that beautiful bundle of joy.
Exactly.
Right.
But till this day, she still hasn't had any.
Oh wow.
Okay, well, I only had one because it was that bad for me. I couldn't do it again. But they tried to turn her and they couldn't. So she came out with her shoulders parallel to my hips, which is not how they're supposed to come out. So I was wrecked. Just
Yeah.
Keep it G here. It was not. Mm-mm.
My
I don't-
daughter,
Yeah.
my daughter, when she had my grandson and everything, her pregnancy didn't go very well and everything. She ended up having preeclampsia, and she was sick nearly the whole time. And so she goes, yeah, no, that's it. No more.
Yeah. I think when you go through things like that, that's when you draw the line. Yeah, one's enough.
And the epidural is great for the contraction pain. Like when you're actually having contractions, that pain, it helped me so much. But the actual like giving birth portion, I felt everything. It hurt so bad. Like, no, I couldn't do it again. I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't. Once they gave me the epidural and stuff, I was completely numb from the waist down. I had to roll over onto the gurney for them to take me to recovery.
Oh wow.
We'll do what Chris done.
Move my legs.
Chris says no hard labor for me. I slept through labor.
Oh, you're so lucky.
Yeah. No, I did not. I did not sleep through it. But see, I had Trevor in Germany, and so I didn't have an epidural. I had an intrathecal. And then after, then I ended up having a C-section. So they numbed me from the armpit down. That was horrific. I do not like that feeling at all.
What did they do?
Oh, no, I didn't like that either.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so I was numb from my from my armpits down. All I could move was my arms, and they're like, "Oh, it'll be better in the morning," and it wasn't. Even so, when I woke up the next morning, I was still numb from the armpits down. So I was slightly freaking out because I was like, "What did you nick? Why can't I move?" It was a horrible feeling. So I did everything in my power to not have to have a C-section the second go round.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't want to have to do that again. But luckily I did not.
And Chris said no drugs.
Oh, wow.
Well, Tiffany said, I only thought that because my MIL scared the mess out of me, saying that being induced would cause labor to be worse. I don't have a terrible labor having been induced. Mother-in-laws need to mind their own business.
True.
They need to
But
stay
my mom scared.
Oh, we got you too.
My mom scared me my whole life by saying things like whenever there was something on TV or whatever, and she would be like, "See, this is what I went through with you." And she was in labor with me for 25 hours.
Oh, wow.
How do you think I know how many hours? Because she reminded me all the time. 25 hours. So when I was like, it was my turn, I woke up to my water breaking. I hadn't had any contractions yet. It was 7 o'clock in the morning. And
my oldest.
She was born at 1 in the afternoon. So when I mean it happened quick, it happened quick.
Yeah.
But the whole threat of my mom saying, this is what you're going to go through, and this is what I went through with you, was just like a guilt I don't need, and very traumatic. Yes.
Wait on you. Yeah. Yeah. No, my water broke with Trevor too. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't have him until almost midnight. It was a very long day.
That would have been a long day. Oh.
I had my the doctor had to break my water because he had to put an internal monitor on him because they had me roll, since I was having back labor with him, they had me roll over onto my side to throw him off of my back. And so the monitor wouldn't stay in place. So they had me roll back over to my back, and then the doctor broke my water and put an internal monitor on him. And,
Zach said, I can't give birth and I'm kind of happy. I don't need to go through that, but it'll be there for her side when he's having a baby, but don't think I want kids. And Tony said,
your mind. You're so young.
But you know what? Men think women have got it easy going through childbirth until they actually get the instrument on them, and then they realize what we go through.
Mm-hmm. I watched this couple on the other social media that you're not supposed to apparently say on YT, the TT, but I followed them over there, and they're pregnant, and she was trying to get everybody in the comments and stuff was trying to get her husband to wear one of those machines, and he's like, no, the labor induce or whatever, or the one that makes the men feel the labor pain. He's like, nope. But he did strap on a watermelon and walk around the house like he was pregnant. Just made him do different chores and stuff. That was pretty funny. But he refused to do the labor machine.
The closest thing that a man can go through that lets him know how we feel is when they get a kidney stone.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My sister had a kidney stone, and she said that the pain is very similar, but she said the biggest difference is at the end of labor, you have a baby. At the end of a kidney stone, you're just pain free. But yeah.
So men have it easy.
And the pain, the discomfort that we go through.
Yeah.
During labor.
Yeah.
But it's not fair that you have to give birth and care for a baby when you just gave birth. Like, you should either be pregnant or give birth. You shouldn't have to do both. Like, I don't know how to work that out yet, but somebody somewhere, please, because, you know,
a kid and you're pregnant with the next one.
That's why I drew the line at 1. I'm like, no, I want all the benefits of taking a nap when the baby takes a nap and being able to have like, okay, so I was, you know, partnered at the time. So it was very nice to be able to say, here's the baby, I'm taking a break. When you have more than one kid, you're outnumbered. You can't ever get a break.
Yeah. Well, I lucked out and stuff and everything, and I didn't plan it this way, but it just happened to work out this way. My kids are exactly 5 years and 2 months apart.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So my son and everything, I thought I was going to have issues with sibling rivalry, jealousy, and everything, because he had been the only child. Nope. Actually, he wanted to help.
Yeah.
He offered to go get a diaper. He offered to go get her bottle. He offered to carry the diaper bag. And when
that's cute when you get that.
Yeah. And while I was pregnant and I would put him to bed, he would want to hug the baby. He would want to kiss the baby, tell the baby good night and stuff. So he would put his arms around my belly and tell his sister good night and all of that stuff. So
I love that.
He's still to this day very protective over his sister. So they have their brother, sister, and everything.
Moments, yeah.
All siblings do. Tank was saying, I was in labor for 37 hours, hard back labor. I only dilated to a 4. They decided to do a C-section. It was almost breaking my back, almost broke his neck.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Scary.
That's the scariest moment when it's like that.
So sorry, dear.
Precious Margie. I love hearing stories like that. That is so precious when you do that.
Yeah.
It is.
And Margie, you kind of got it like kind of good too, though, right? Because he would have been going to kindergarten at that point, wouldn't he? At 5, was he in kindergarten or preschool at least, or something?
Yeah. Well, he was. Yeah, because she was born in July, so that was right before he started kindergarten and stuff like that. Yeah. So
because at the 5-year mark is when everybody looks at each other and goes, Should we again? Do we want to start over? You know, we're already out of diapers. We're kind of home free here, but it would be convenient to have the help with the other ones. And
it
I
also
remember
worked
thinking,
my husband, my daughter's dad, and so he was a stay-at-home dad. So he was at home. I worked. So yeah.
See, with our kids though, Dawn, they start school at 5. Our kinder kids are 4.
Same here with us where we are. Yeah.
So 4 going on 5, but so depending on the child, some of them could, depending, because when I went to school, you could be 4 at the end of June 30. So when you were 4, nearly going 5 in mid-year, you could go to school. But then our school term starts in January, not halfway through like you guys do.
Okay.
So our school term goes from January to December. Well, February to late. So if
ours is August.
So you know yours
May,
is
June. May to June.
So if you're 4 before,
I mean,
if you're 5 before June 30, you could go to school. But then as the years went on, then when my girls were born, you had to be 5 before April 30 before you were able to start school. So for Lara, when she went, she was 5.5 going off to school. She was 5.5 when she started school. But then when Eden finally got to school, she was 7.5 because only 7 because of she did a second year at kinder because we felt it was better for her to do another year at kinder than to push her off to do prep and then have to do another year of prep.
Right. My sister, her birthday is September 9th. And when I was younger, the first day of school was in September after Labor Day. So a lot of times her birthday was on the first day of school, which was very sad for her. But she had just turned 5 going to, and they accepted her, but she had to repeat kindergarten because she was still too young. And I cried when they told me I had to put my daughter in school because her birthday is August 13th. And school started like August 27th or something, like barely 2 weeks after. And I'm like, but she just turned 5. She's not ready yet. And they were like, well, we'll still take her. And anyway, I know how it is when they're right on that.
Well, see, my grandson, he had to wait until the following school year to start because his birthday, he was born in December, on December 3rd. So he had to wait until the following school year to start.
Yeah.
Do you hear the train?
Yeah, hear it.
There's your train, Lisa.
Yeah, I love the choo-choo train. See, Margie, with you, if you were in Australia where we are, your brother would have been starting on the 5th of February for us. So he would have been old enough to go. Whereas you guys, yours starts mid-year. So when you guys are ready to start school, we're physically starting term 3 of school. So...
And here it differs state by state.
Okay.
True.
Yeah. As far as, the age requirements and stuff like that, yeah.
Ours sort of, our school holidays, some kids will go back earlier than others and some will go back a week or 2 weeks later. It just depends on what state you're in, of course. But it's it gets a bit time worthing, but most of them, they'll all go back around about the 5th of February. Or could even be the 29th of January. Just depends on what your government wants to do, of course.
My gosh, Joy.
I know, I read that.
Joy said a girl I worked with, the doctor told her I have to get the baby out now and can't wait for the anesthesia. He cut her clear across and cut out without meds. She sued and won. Oh, that's nasty. That is nasty. I don't
I'm
blame her
so
for
sorry
feeling.
that happened to her.
Yeah, me
Mhm.
too. That's so sad to hear. See, these doctors don't understand, do they? They just,
Mm-mm.
yeah, they just don't understand. When my mum was ready to give birth to me, it was told because they're on our in June we have Queen's birthday weekend. Apart from Western Australia and Queensland, I think theirs is later. He told me, "Mum, don't go into labour on Queen's birthday weekend. I'm going golfing."
Okay,
And
let me cross my legs and wait.
And I was actually supposed to have been the 27th of June, but with that, I came 2 weeks early, and guess what happened? He came on his golfing weekend.
Mhm.
I was in a hurry to make a appearance. So
Yeah.
Well, the hospital where I was born at, it used to be ran by the Catholic Church, the nuns, and back then in the 60s and stuff, the dads weren't allowed in the labor and delivery
Right.
room. And my dad was at work, so so my step grandma got my mom to the hospital. They got word to my dad. He made it to the hospital. And my mom said and stuff, shoot, they took better care of him than they did me. And I'm like, what do you mean? She goes, because the nuns brought him a blanket and a pillow and brought him coffee and everything. And she goes, and here, I'm in here, instead of giving birth to you and going through all of this and stuff, and they're out there catering to him.
Making sure he's comfortable and you're struggling and suffering. Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, poor dad.
Mhm.
well, he had
When I was
And that's it. I was the one in there giving birth.
right, when I was in the hospital, they told me the story about how this woman gave birth right outside the hospital. She made it into the elevator. Okay, no, sorry, I ruined the story. Okay, never mind. She gave birth outside on the steps of the hospital. She didn't even make it inside. That's how quick the baby came. And then, so the second time she made it into the elevator, and the guys and the nurses and people were trying to comfort her and say, well, at least you made it into the hospital. We had a woman who gave birth outside on the steps. And she goes, that was me too. True story. Like, it really happened. She was like, I tried to get here as fast as I could.
Yeah, Tang said my doctor was duck hunting. The hospital doctor was fixing to scrub when the doctor finally walked in. Well, the hospital that I was born in turned up into a nursing home, and then they've knocked that down, and it's gone into like an apartment building now.
Oh, wow.
Same with well, it wasn't a nursing home, but yes, my hospital, the hospital I was born in, is now apartments on that lot, and the hospital is still in Santa Clara, but it's down the street to a bigger location.
And then the hospital that my brother was born in is no longer there, and it's gone up to where Eden actually volunteers at.
Wow.
So, and it hasn't actually improved, to tell you the truth, because it's still the old hospital from down further.
Just new building. Hey,
Yeah,
Charity.
Hi, Charity.
Hello, Charity.
I guess a few years later, and if I had gotten sick, I don't remember what my mom said was wrong, and I ended up in the hospital. But my mom's half sister, which she's only like 4 years older than me, she was in the hospital at the same time. And the nurses, they couldn't figure out, because, well, of course, the last names were different, but they couldn't figure out why she would not let them tend to her until they tended to me first. So when my mom came in, the nurses mentioned that to my mom, going like, hey, we noticed that this baby over here, this little girl, won't let us tend to her until we tend to your child. My mom goes, well, that's probably because that's aunt and this is niece. And they go, oh. So after that, my mom said, because those red wagons, the red wagon, they would take us around the hospital going, aunt and niece, aunt and niece, aunt and niece. They thought that was the neatest thing, that she would not allow them to take care of her until they took care of me. Until my mom told them that.
Oh, man. That's funny.
And they go, okay, well, that makes sense then.
That's funny, isn't it? Oh, you wouldn't dream of it. But at least they were looking out for you, though, Aunt Margie.
Yeah.
Making sure you were done first.
Mm-hmm.
Checking out, making sure everything was fine for you to be okay.
Yep.
So
She's like, tell me how my aunt is, and then I'll let you talk to me.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's funny how that works out, isn't it? Oh, that's just so funny. So funny. So, Lydia, when did you say you're getting your hearing aids?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Oh, that won't come around quick enough. Won't come around quick. I feel like we're leaving Lydia out because we're all talking about babies and poor Lydia hasn't got one.
She doesn't want one now.
I don't think so.
I
No, but I wanted to know.
have a kid now.
Well, it's funny you would say that. I played one of those Facebook games last night, and it was like, where will you be in 8 years? And it lists each year, and every single one had a pregnancy test. And I was like, I'm almost 50. I'll be 50 in 2 years. No, thank you. So I took it again. It showed me a bunch of sonogram pictures in the next 8 years. I was like, excuse you? No. So I took it again, thinking third time's the charm, right? Let's see what happens.
I'll do something in a minute.
It showed a pregnant person in the next 8 years, and it's like the first 5 were single births, the next were twins, and the last 2 were like triplets. And I'm like, I am not having 11 babies in the next 8 years. No way. Or whatever the math came out to be. So I took it again four times. It gave me cars. It gave me eight cars. It says I'm going to buy a new car every year now. I'm like, okay, that's the kind of baby I want. A new car every year. Yes, thank you.
That's the kind of baby I want.
Yes, I can do that. But no. I'm like, Facebook, do you not know how old I am? Like, this baby factory is closed for a long time. Okay.
Right.
Well, this one is shut down and dismantled. So
Out of business.
completely. It would be a miracle.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking when I saw the Facebook thing, though. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, no. My computer was telling me that I was getting low in battery, and I thought I had it switched on at the wall, and I didn't. I just switched it on now. Good on me. That's what happens when you don't pay attention.
Lydia, do you have any funny birth stories from when you were born?
Nope.
No? You were no problems?
Well, my brother, my oldest brother, always told me I was born in a stew, wasn't out of my mom's stomach. And now my brother told me he didn't want another sister, he wanted another brother. I'm like, thanks, Nate.
That's pretty common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty common. And all that. Do you know how many times I heard I was born at the zoo? And I'm not born in but I wasn't born in a barn, so I couldn't leave the door open. That's that
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're born under a rock with and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, we always used to get that saying. Were you born in a tent? And you go, what? Were you born in a tent? Oh, yeah, the door's open, of course. Yeah.
But yeah, my brother wanted another brother, but no another sister. Because he was outnumbered because there's 3 other sisters. Me and my 2 other sisters.
Oh, man.
But my brother was the oldest, and my sister Sarah, then my sister Amanda, and then me. I was the new baby in my family.
Yeah, I know. I remember, except me and my brother, we always wanted another sibling. And so my parents my mom, she goes, okay, if we had another one and it was a girl, she looked at me, she goes, then you would have to share half of your toys. And then she looked at me, if it was a boy, you would have to share half of your toys. We turned and we looked at each other. Never mind. That's okay. We're happy, just the 2 of us.
Better off half the time, aren't you? Oh, you're better off half the time just keeping things how they are. I'm glad there was only my brother and I, but sometimes I wish I was only the only child. Froggy said she was the middle child. I am one of 6 girls and I'm a middle child.
Oh, wow.
My mum was one of 7.
Mine too. The oldest.
Third. My mum's the third oldest.
Out of my dad's family, there was 7 kids, and there's only 1 left. And out of my mom's family, there was 4 kids, and 2 of them alive.
On my mum's side, she's one of 7, and 2 have passed away. On my dad's side, he's one of 4, the only son, and 2 of them are still alive, which I wish they weren't. We're lucky we chose each other, Lisa. We sure are, Tanya. So Tanya's me baby sis. So, and and we were always there for each other. Still are now. To now, we're still there for each other, and that's and.
Hey, Mama Susu.
Hey, Mama Susu. That's how we've been.
Hey,
Tanya,
Mama Susu.
From the time that we met until now, we've always been there. But her nan, when we, every weekend, I always stayed at her place. But her poor nan got the raw end of the stick with us two together. Because where she lived, where the tram line went down, one side was one suburb, the other side was the other suburb. So the tram line was the dead middle. So we used to play chicken with the tram, saying, here, we're in this suburb. But Nan, we're in this one. All you girls are going to be the death of me one of these days, you'll go. Oh, yeah, so, but mind you, we dished it to her, she dished it back. Boy, did we get into trouble with her. We got into trouble. As Tanya said, poor Nat, even when Tanya come to my place, if we did something wrong, oh God, did we do something wrong with my mum? Yes. It was sort of, yeah. But yeah, Tanya's Nan, how she done it all those years, I truly don't know how she done it.
Yeah.
Really don't know how she done it, but she did.
Me and my brother, we knew when we were in trouble when my mom would use our full name, our first and middle name.
Yeah.
That we knew when she would say our first and middle name, then we knew we were in trouble.
I mean, we knew then, but also my mom would say, wait till your dad gets home.
Yeah.
I think that's why I have anxiety disorder now, because it was always wait till your dad gets home, and that's the worst.
she took care of things, but there was one time I did something and my mom spanked me for it. I go, I'm going to tell my nanny on you. She goes,
Yeah.
Right ahead. So my dad got home. And I tattled on my mom. He goes, this is not for what you did because your mom already took care of that. This is for tattling on your mom. I got spanked again. I never tattled on mom again.
But when we were in extra trouble, we got our first, middle, and last name.
Right.
And when you got that, that's when you don't go hiding. But yeah.
Mm-mm.
But my dad was one where he used to, if he said something to me and I go say something, he used to have a go at my mum. You know, she's at that age where she should be able to do these things, not be at home being grounded or whatever. So, but as Tanya said, her nan always laughed at us and loved us. She did, but we gave her some weeks of hell. We did, but then we knew when she started. We knew when enough was enough. It was, but those days are gone, and we just the good memories.
What are you working on, Lisa?
I was working on a hat, which is now sewn up.
That's cute.
But I got the stitches on for the next one. But I'm just giving my hands a bit of a break because give them a bit of a break because every now and again one of my fingers it's got bad arthritis in the joint, but every now and again it'll start. So I just sort of stop for a few minutes and then I get back in. And other times I'll just work through it. So no, I'll get something in a minute.
Like that, and when we would be, especially if we were out in public, and me and my brother, we would start to act up, and all he would have to do is just give us that look. And we were going like, okay, where is the nearest rock that we can hide under, or where can we hide? Because we knew that if we didn't straighten up right then and there, we were going to get it when we got home. But one day, and so my brother was with my mom at the grocery store, and they always had a little section of where you can get the toys, and we would ask her if we could go look at the toys. And she'd go, you can go look, and if we saw something that we wanted, we would take it and we would go and ask her if we could have it.
Yeah.
And sometimes she would say yes, sometimes she would say maybe next time. And we would go put it back. And so my brother had gotten something and went and asked my mom if he could have it. Well, there was another lady in the same aisle, and she told him, no, not this time, maybe next time. He goes, okay, and he went to go put it back, and the lady turned and looked at my mom and going, isn't he going to throw a fit? Because usually most kids, they start throwing a tantrum. And my mom says, no, because he knows that if he does, what will happen when we get home?
Yeah.
And the lady was surprised that my brother didn't start throwing a fit because he didn't get what he wanted. But we knew if she said no, that was it.
It meant no. Yeah.
No means no. And so we knew that if not right now, then maybe next time. If not next time, then maybe the next time. And we knew that eventually we would get the toy or whatever it is that we wanted. We might eventually get it, but if not, oh well.
Yeah, but then sometimes too much of what other people don't understand is like you saying you can't get it this time, you'll get it next. Sometimes too, back then, if you didn't have the money to buy it, and your money is more important to spend on, say, food for your stomachs or, heating or something, if you teach them at such a young age that no, this is what the money's going for. If I've got a little bit extra, maybe we can get that toy next time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the kids of today don't understand that anymore.
Mm-mm.
That's where the tantrum comes in, and parents let them do
Yeah.
it, you know.
I am so proud of my daughter because that is what she is teaching my grandson.
Yeah.
And everything. And he earns, he does stuff, he has his chores, and he has a chart in his room. And when he gets done doing his chores for the day, he goes and he marks his chore chart. And at the end of the week, she has him bring the chart to her and she looks it over. And then he gets to, there's a little box and he gets to pick a piece of paper out of that box, and whatever that is, that's his prize for the week for completing his chores for the week.
That's a good idea, that, isn't it?
And he said that if he gets money for his birthday or money for Easter or whatever, he has a jar that he puts the money in. And then if they go to the store or whatever, and if he finds something that he wants, well, she goes, okay, well, you have so much money and that is cost this much, but you only have this amount. So you can't get that because you only have this amount of money.
Yeah.
So then he goes, okay, well, what about this? So then she goes, okay, well, that costs this much. Okay, so you've got more than enough to pay for that, plus the tax and stuff. So he's teaching him how to manage his little bit of money.
Yeah. But it's good that she's starting him young, though. That's really good. Because then when he gets older, he'll appreciate it more. And then he'll be able to, you know, sort of say, when he has children, this is what my mum taught me how to do, and this is what we're going by.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, my parents didn't tell us to save it. They would just be like, well, how much do you have? And then, you know, you could get whatever you want with what you have. I wish they would have been a little bit better about telling us if you save up, you can get something bigger. But we were also, I mean, we weren't spoiled, but they, like, my mom would be like, I'll buy you a candy bar if you go grocery shopping with me. And that was all it took. And we were like, okay.
Grandma usually spoils her grandson. But, you know, we weren't spoiled, but grandparents always spoiled their kids. But grandkids. But I was one of the 6 on my dad's side. There's only 2 of us girls and the rest are boys. My brother was the spoiled one out of all 6 of us because he carried the last name.
Mm-hmm.
And that, so it sort of makes me stop and think, well, you got jelly in the fridge. I want jelly, but we weren't allowed to touch it because it was only left for my brother. Only he could have it. Well, that's not fair when you've got 5 other grandchildren that go and visit you.
Right.
Right, yeah.
But then as we got older, we just sort of, whatever. But
well, it wasn't fair with my brother because I have a younger brother and a younger sister. Us girls really weren't allowed to, like, travel, but my brother could go wherever he wanted because he's a boy and it's safe for him and it's not safe for girls. So that's the only kind of thing. Otherwise, we were treated very equal.
But do they realize
my dad tried that? Now, my dad is a great, great man, but he tried that one time to be like, nope. And my mom stepped in and she said, no, when my brother was this age, he was allowed to do it. There is no difference just because she's a girl. He got to do it at this age. She can do it at this age.
See, my mom was the one who was like, no, my girls can't leave the state or go do some, like, it was travel. Like, I really wanted to travel. And my mom was like, no. Yeah. But I'm like, my brother's a year younger than me and he's already been all over the place. Like, that's not fair. And she was like, I don't care. I can't come rescue you. And I'm like, I don't need you to rescue me.
Yeah. But then I would sneak off. I wanted to be super protective of my babies.
Yeah.
I still wanted to be protective though.
But why don't parents realize that boys can also get hurt, not only girls.
Right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, boys can get stabbed and whatever at any age.
Yeah.
You know.
She learned. She regrets some of the stuff. Yeah, she has her regrets for sure. But that was the only thing I remember ever being like, that's truly unfair. Out of everything that, yeah, you know, when she always said, I treat all my kids the same, and I'm like, no, you don't.
No, you don't. Yeah.
Ben can go out after dark, and I can't because I'm a girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's you know, he's traveling across the country, and I can't because I'm a girl. So I'm bitter.
Yeah. Well, my parents treated both me and my brother the same.
Yep.
Yeah. But then they wonder
Well,
why
Lisa,
people.
I'm going to get off of here. I'm really tired.
Oh yeah, you worked a long day.
Yeah, it was a long day.
I'm tomorrow morning. I have to get up early and help a pancake feed on my day off, so I ain't get to bed.
Jeannie's going, hi, Dawn.
We get to go get some rest.
Yeah, you rest.
I gotta go here in a bit too. I've got to go help my friend paint and put up wallpaper tomorrow.
Oh yeah, did she go with the colors that she was choosing?
Mm-hmm. She did. She sent me a picture of them. That coral came out pretty bright, but she's gonna go with it anyway.
Okay.
I love it because I like the bright color, but so she's gonna try it and see. She's
I
like,
will see you later.
You will.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night, Lydia.
Night.
Love you.
I was lucky
Love
to go
you.
shopping at Lowe's. Love you, Lydia. I was lucky to go shopping at Lowe's with Pam.
Yep. Took her to Lowe's so she could see what it. Well, I was gonna take her around Ollie's, but she wasn't. We had already left by the time she was to where she could chat. So then we went to eat. And we were gonna go back to Hobby Lobby, but it was already
Closed.
the closing time. Yep. So we went to Lowe's, and then it was good and closed. But we drove through the parking lot, so she got to see what Hobby Lobby looks like from the outside, and Ollie's from the outside.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I'm gonna go in a few minutes because I better go and have some lunch. Because that's why I'm going to that'd be one reason why I'm going to start coming up a little bit earlier, so then that way I should have lunch at 11 o'clock, but then if I have lunch at 11, it means by halfway through the live, I'm hungry again, so...
Yeah, you need a snack.
Yeah. And don't want popcorn. I've had enough of popcorn. Wait until I have enough of thing.
Well, thank you. This was so much fun.
Oh, you wouldn't know what topic we'll pick and talk about.
True.
Jeannie, I would have you up, but I'll have to get going in a couple minutes because my stomach is really growling about wanting something to eat, and
we don't want you to pass out.
And I don't think it's nice that I put the camera off, and so I'm trying to get it into my brain that I should eat before or after the live. So
yeah, I know. My husband brought me some ice cream, and then I'm going like, put this back in the freezer. I'll eat it later.
Yeah.
yeah. So next time maybe Jeannie, you can come up next time because I thought it's 2:34 here, so that's already been 2 bit hours. So I thought, I'll get going soon, but we'll work out what everyone's doing on their channel. We'll start with Margie.
Well, I'm going to hopefully be getting some videos recorded and start getting into a regular schedule with uploading videos, and I go live every Thursday evening at 4 p.m. Pacific. That's 7 p.m. Eastern. And so I'm getting into my Tunisian crocheting.
Yep.
And then and my paper crafting. So I'll be combining my videos will be a combination of between my crocheting and the paper crafting. So
Okay, yeah.
Fun.
If Margie's 4 o'clock when she goes live, I think I worked it out that I'm 14 hours ahead of Cynthia.
9 o'clock in the morning.
There you go, 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, so on Friday morning, see, I don't make Margie's live on Fridays because time I get up, I got to go. Depending on the Friday, I got to go to the bank, or I got to get ready to go to knitting club. So I'll catch the replay.
yeah.
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're about 17 hours ahead of Margie.
Yes, that sounds right.
Sounds right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's with us being back on daylight savings, but if we go forward, then Margie will be about 18 hours behind us. Back time. Yeah, that too. But yeah, it makes it really, really weird to Eden, can you have a look at that for me, please? To sort of thing, the times. Sorry, I was just sort of but
Yeah,
if you
you're
can,
17 hours ahead of me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I was just getting Eden to check something for me. Sorry, it's just a bit distracted. Yeah, the time difference, it's horrible because I got to remember Margie's 17 hours behind me, Pam's about 14 or 15 hours behind me, Cynthia's 14 hours behind, and Dawn, I think you're about 15 hours.
I'm the same as Margie.
It's the same time as me.
17. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just sort of it throws you out a little bit.
Yes, it does. The time, because we do the time change here too, and it's terrible.
Yeah.
And it's harder the older we get. For me, it's harder on me the older I get. I can speak for myself.
And when you start doing, sort of the lives, you think, oh, now what time is it so and so? And I got to go back, count back to see where everybody is, and and then it's easy. Like say, when Lydia, Pam, and I do crafting with the girls, it's 9 o'clock here for me, but it's 6 o'clock for Pam. So that's it's a good. But then
Night Tank.
Night Tank.
Good night, Tank.
See you.
It's sort of a bit. Hang on a minute. I'm just putting you on mute for a minute.
Okay. All right. Hey, Courtney. Courtney hopped in. She said she's East Coast time, 12:34.
Hi, Courtney. I'm sorry. I've been terrible about watching chat because I'm...
Same. I keep glancing up to see if I'm missing anything.
Yeah, we are. We're missing everything. You're doing great. Thank you, Pam. Go ahead.
So, Dawn, do you have anything going on your channel?
I come and I pop up on whoever's live and lets me. I'm a party crasher still.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Margie, go type yarn in the chat right quick. This is Margie right here. This is her channel that's getting ready to pop up. And then after hers, then Dawn do the same. Let's get hers. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to make sure Nightbot.
Make sure Nightbot picks it up.
Okay,
and so
here's Margie's channel. Okay.
What happens on... Yes, thank you. What happens on my channel is if there's no one live and say someone calls in sick, then I might pop up.
I'm just going to try something, even though you guys are doing yarn. I'm going to try something else. Let's see if it works. Remember when you did the weather, Pam? Dawn?
Yes.
I just don't know whether it'll work on my end.
I haven't.
Oh, you have to put your city. Here, let me try.
Oh, that's right. Yes. Yes, that's right. I forgot the city. Let's see how I go this time.
Did you have to program it, or is that one of the pre?
That was one of the ones that Callie had walked Dawn and I through. Did I do it?
I think you have to put a space between weather and Melbourne.
Okay, let's try again. And then the one that Callie said about the jokes, I went to do it on my one and it wouldn't let me do it because it came up an error. Let's see how I go.
I think you got rid of it, didn't you?
Yeah, I ended up getting rid of it, so I'll go through that again.
Then Nightbot might tell you off.
Yeah, Nightbot might tell. No, he won't tell me off because I turned those ones off. You may not want to do it on mine. Maybe it was only just maybe when I'm on
You want to see
Dawn's.
something funny?
Because I know it worked on yours, Dawn, but not on. It doesn't look like he wants to work on mine. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Dawn says, "I weather San Francisco, California." Let's see what happens if he does it.
Yeah.
If not, I'll have to take it off and retry again. But I'll do that another day. He was
I
getting.
try to
late.
remember to.
Mm-hmm.
I try to remember to mute myself when I'm typing. Sorry.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, that's okay. Pam Eden wants you to say Melbourne again.
Melbourne. How do you say it?
Yeah, I think maybe I'll get on. I'll get back on to
Actually, I probably said Melbourne. How do you say it?
Melbourne. But it's funny to hear.
I love the way you say it.
It's just funny to hear the Americans say it because they go Melbourne.
That's the way I think it's meant to be pronounced.
Well, when I read it, that's how I read it.
I think that's the way it's meant to be pronounced.
It's supposed to be Melbourne, as in the James Bourne movies. You know how his last name's Bourne.
Yeah, Bourne. Yeah.
Well, that's like
I say Melbourne.
okay. Well, that's like how do you say Nashville?
Hang on, say that again.
SH
NISH
VILLE.
N-I? What?
No, NA.
Oh, NA. INA.
Hold on.
Type it in the chat. I don't think the weather bit's gonna let us do
That
it. So
city there. How do you say that city?
oh, Nashville. Nashville.
So I don't usually say the Ville part. Nashville.
Nashville. Oh, okay. I go Nashville because
Nashville.
it's the V.
Oh, there's a couple of words that you said, Pam. I think there's like you say specific words very specific, and Mum says it very differently, and then you said it again, and Mum's tried to copy you, and I'm like, I'm sitting in the background laughing.
There's some words that you say, and I try and pronounce it. See, I go Nashville because of the V.
Well, see, I mean, a lot of people say Nashville, and I mean, but I don't usually say Nashville. Like, I'm just like, hey, you want to run to Nashville with me? It just runs all together.
Nashville. Yeah,
That's
she
not
just
Nashville.
it's
Which is
old.
the same, like one of the cities right that's near to me, it's Centerville, but that's not how I say it. Normally I'm like, well, I gotta run up to Centerville to get something. It's like
Centerville, yeah.
I say it like
Lisa Pam is Southern. Yeah.
so
See,
cornbread.
it's like you say some things and you go, huh? That's not how I say it. And I know there was a word last week you said, Pam, and I went to say it your way and just it didn't sound right to me. It's like there was tomato and tomato. So you said tomato and I said tomato. Yeah. And then you said potato and I said potato. Or you said potato and I said potato. And I'm thinking,
I say potato.
Yeah, potato. Now, do you put an E on the end or an O one? Just leave it with the O.
When I spell it out, I put it with the O.
Just with the O, but if it's plural, it's OES. Potatoes.
Yeah. Toes,
like
yeah.
TOES. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the one that always gets me is I say New Orleans for Louisiana, New Orleans.
New Orleans.
But people say, but it's New Orleans.
It's
New Orleans.
I say New Orleans.
New Orleans.
But I say New Orleans. I don't know.
If you're like down in Louisiana, I think a lot of them just say Nolans.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. All one word, Nolans. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta let Lisa go before she passes out.
That's all right. I got a biscuit.
Are you smashed or mashed potatoes? Mashed taters.
Mashed Mashed.
Mashed
Mashed
potatoes?
potatoes. When I mash them,
Why?
and
I
like
say mashed potatoes.
like it's like with your township. Where is it, Connie? Where she lives, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I pronounce it with the S, but a lot say just Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
But you
Because
have
the
it
S is silent.
But see, I
Yeah.
say Illinois, but I've noticed a lot of people that actually live there, it's like kind of split down the middle. Some say Illinois and some say Illinois.
Mm.
I say Illinois.
I got
Okay.
Illinois, and then Charity said it's not potato, it's tartars.
Taters.
No, it's potatoes.
Taters.
Taters.
It's taters.
I mean, that's exactly what I said. I said mashed taters, but
Yeah, no, mashed
depends on
potatoes.
how southern I'm wanting to be. I mean, but if I'm saying potato, I say potatoes.
Mm.
Yeah.
Chris
And then
says
Chris
no
says no S, but
I know it's up there because I have cousins and both sides of my family are from Arkansas, and I still have cousins that live in Arkansas. So when I'm around them after about a day, I start talking like them, sounding like them, and it's funny because also calling my mom mama instead of just mom, or anything, my dad, and everything, and different words and stuff that I don't normally say. I'll say it the way they say it,
Mm-hmm.
just because I'm around them.
Yeah.
One day in Texas, and I'm y'all. Like everything's y'all.
When I first sent a package to Arkansas, I didn't know how to pronounce it, and I was pronouncing it how it was spelled.
Arkansas.
Yeah. That one you could botch that up really good. Not Arkansas, could be Askinsaw. Could be anything else. So Pam, what's happening on your channel?
What is happening on my channel? Well, this weekend I've got to finish filming up some videos. I've got a couple of unboxings to do.
Mm-hmm.
I go live on Thursdays at 8 Central. I should be joining Connie over at Just Another Stitch for Just Be Stitching on Monday. It's the first Monday of the month. So it should be on her channel. I need to check with her, make sure she doesn't have any doctor's appointments. If not, we'll be going on live on her channel at 1 Central.
Oh, fun.
So,
yep. Oh, cool. That's cool.
That's about all that I've got going on for my channel this week.
What about you, Dawn?
I'll probably
We did hers while you were on mute.
Oh, okay.
We could do it again.
I pop up in Party Crash.
Okay.
The live stream life. I'm living the live life.
I found out I won another one of these giveaways.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Yay! I like when people win giveaways.
Package comes with these, so that makes.
But Chris says Pam, our Southern pronounced guide.
Yeah. He said that. Well, I started doing that on my other channel, like how to speak Southern, because like if you ever watch a TV show when the person is doing a fake Southern accent, it's so bad. It's so bad when they do a fake Southern accent. I don't know if this sounds bad to other Americans, but to my Southern ears, when somebody fakes a Southern accent, it's horrible. So I was like, we're going to start a thing over on my other channel and teach y'all how to speak Southern. There's just like there's just about how you say it.
Eden said, "Can you link your other channel?"
Oh yeah.
I think I only have a couple of videos on it. I have like 4 followers on that channel, but I can.
Well, now you're gonna have 8.
So we're all coming to your other house.
It's bad. Hold on, I'll go get it. Christine,
I was on the phone with my brother when he went through a drive-through to order some food.
Hi, Jeannie.
Yeah.
Oh man!
And the lady told my brother she couldn't understand him. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, moving from California to Tennessee has made him unintelligible. Like you just he can't speak.
Unrecognizable.
Oh man, that's funny. That is so funny. You know. Oh man, but it's hard because like you get like you know all four of us sitting here. We're all even though we're still human. Pam's accent's a little bit different to yours, Dawn, and Dawn's different to Margie. Margie's different to, and then I'm
Because it's regional. Yeah,
I'm completely outcast.
No, you're not. You're
Completely
most
different
unique.
to use as well because it's so. You think, hang on,
What's that lady?
which lady, Eden?
I forget her name. Hang on, I'm subscribed. She comes in the chat sometimes.
Okay, Eden will get back to that story in a minute.
No, but it's fun because it's like I hear things about Australia, but then to actually be able to talk to one is like, ooh, special.
Yeah, it's very special, you know.
And I can ask
like,
you, is it true?
Like yesterday, I messaged Pam, said, "You got a quick minute to ring?" And she goes, "Yeah, all right." I said, "Look where I am." And it was good that, you know, sort of just to show that's just a little bit of
Howdy schools.
Granny D.
Yeah, Granny D, that's it. Her accent's strong than Pam, but Pam's accent's strong too.
Yeah, but then Granny D's North Carolina.
Is that south?
That's nowhere near.
Yes, it is.
It's a little bit, isn't it close? Yeah, but not as much as. He's not as southern as what Pam is, because hers is a little bit different.
Yeah, but I mean, it's we're all pretty close. That's my other channel.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Oh well, I'm going to subscribe to that one.
Yep, I'm going.
Yep, I'm there.
I've got 12 whole videos, so y'all look out.
So I've just subscribed to you. So you have me. I don't know about anyone else.
I don't have very many videos over there. Like I said, we were going to do a lot of stuff on that channel, and then we just didn't.
Well, we can still go around and watch you being goofy. I'm goofy all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a second channel.
Yeah, but Lisa, like, so for me, I think nobody wants to see anything here. It's like boring. But then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm watching people from all over the world, and it's fascinating to me because it's nothing. It's not like I want to see what your road looks like because it doesn't look like my road. Like, and it's cool.
See, like when Pam had me in her car yesterday, and I said, I said to her, "You're driving on the wrong side of the road."
It is,
Just
Tiffany.
for me, the way you're driving is the way that we should be coming up. So when Pam was watching me drive, she could be saying, "You're on the wrong side," so, sort of thing. So it's different.
Yeah, and we only see that in movies. So to see it, like, oh, that's real.
It is really. It is real because, like, when Pam was sitting on the in her car, I said to Pam, "You're sitting on the wrong side of the car for me, because that's our passenger seat side, and your passenger seat side is my driver's side."
Yeah.
Unless, of course, someone imports a car from America, then they're sitting on the right side of the car.
And that's the way it is for Miss Linda in England.
Yeah. You know, it's just so different to how you do things and everything to how we do it, you know. So, but it's interesting to see just exactly what everyone does and fascinating. And Charity says, "I love to hear Lisa talk."
Yep. Y'all just went from 4 subscribers to 15. Woohoo!
Right. I was watching a girl in the UK also, and she was like, "Oh," doing a vlog, and she goes, "Oh, a dog's coming," and then she's like, "I'm just filming the street, like nothing. I'm not trying to get a film. I'm not trying to film your dog," and the dog walks by. And I was like, hey, but look at, I'm checking out the cobblestone street because they have those cool, different like
That
cobblestones.
cobblestone for us is more, if I remember, I'll go down there and sort of get a film. We've got just around the corner from us, there's an old church in that old cobble grey stone thing. And I think it was built way back in the 30s to when they built it. But it looks really nice. But they've changed it since then. Always changing it around as they do. But
Well,
what can you do?
Queens on Bourbon Street, they have a section that is blocked from cars, and you can walk and stuff, and it is the cobblestone.
In it now,
has cobblestone too.
In the city of Melbourne, they got where you used to have cars going up and down, but in this section of one bit, it's only trams only, and people riding the push bikes. But there is a sign saying beware of bikes and whatnot. But it makes a difference when you're able to cross without having to worry about cars, trams, and bikes.
Right.
But
and in that section too, that's the only place where you can actually have an open container of alcohol.
Yeah.
On the street.
We're going from bar to bar, and everything with open containers,
Drinks,
glass.
yeah.
Pam, Chris threw yarn in your other channel, and Pam, Tiffany wants to know, is that your other channel?
Yep, that's me.
Yeah. So, I'm going to end the broadcast now, and we'll see everybody next week.
Okay. Final goodbyes for real. Love you, ladies. Yeah. Thank you. We'll see you.
Next week is crafting with the girls.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll be on a little earlier.
No.
Yeah.
Is it next week?
Yes.
Next week crafting with the girls, and then the week, and I'm not doing my live after it. It'll be the week after, but I'm going to go early.
Okay.
So, hang on. Chris said, "What's a push bike?"
What about a push? Well, yeah.
What is a push bike? A push bike is where you got two wheels. You sit your bottom on a padded
It's like one of those.
Like a grandfather. Have you heard of a grandfather penny farthing bike?
Hang on, I'll get it up.
Oh, hang on. Here, I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, hang on. I'll show you guys.
Oh, that's cool. Charity said she was gifted a quilt from her mother-in-law that was her grandmother's, and it's from the 20s. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's neat.
All right, here we go. We'll share the screen. I forget we call them certain things, and you guys don't call them.
You call it a funny name. It's like a mountain bike.
You guys have got mountain bikes, don't you?
No, you call it animal.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a mountain bike, but we call them push bikes. Mountain bikes, push bikes.
We'll see. When it's after it stops spinning. Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's just actually I just call that a bike. A bicycle.
Yeah, a bicycle bike, yeah. Bicycle, push bike, mountain bike. That's what it is.
It's just a bike.
It's just a bike, nothing special. That's all it is.
Okay.
We don't, we'll stop the scare. All right, for realsy now, we're going to say good night.
Good night.
Well, we'll see you. Better not sing that, we might get copyright. We're not bringing the Sound of Music in, even though I like that song. But we will see everybody next week on Crafting with the Girls. So
Awesome.
we'll see you all there. Bye, everyone. Bye. We love you all. Bye. Keep waving, girls, because he doesn't want to end.